spinning cooker.
Well, I know I haven't seen him in a couple days, and I've been like, "Where's Baker?"
Yeah.
Don't they have snail on me?
Really?
But he was
Really?
telling me how he wants to get on the pod.
Oh.
He was telling me that.
Yeah, well, welcome to the pod, folks.
Welcome, folks. We're back.
Good
My
evening.
name is Alec. I'm 5'11" and 185 in the right corner.
A spin jitsu fighter.
That's right, cuz. And then we got, who we got over here?
We got Iron Mike
Oh,
coming in at 5'9" on my license. 150, 225 bench press.
Oh yeah.
In the red corner
yeah.
out of Greenbrook, New Jersey. Yeah.
And in the blue corner from New Jersey.
Why are you telling everybody?
She packs a punch, not with her fists, but with her attitude.
All right.
Sassy
With a record of
Cassie.
16-0.
With a record of 0-0-6, she makes all her opponents disqualify. She makes all her opponents forfeit.
You can
before
find
the
me
match.
at the 24-hour fitness.
Oh, sassy Cassie.
That's not a though, ladies and gentlemen. It's here nearby.
Oh, don't give your locations out.
That's why I said nearby.
Oh, okay,
They don't
alright.
know
Nearby, yeah.
I could be 10 miles away. I
Right, you could be,
20.
yeah.
We're here for the podcast on a Tuesday. It is Tuesday, May 30th, 9:04 to be precise.
9:04. That's September 4th, my birthday.
Shit.
Look at that.
Wow.
It's funny how the world works.
Everything works out, you know.
Funny how the world
Except
works.
for today's podcast.
Oh, yes.
Damn. Oh, I didn't mean to.
Wait, you took
good.
the other
Oh, my
mic
bad.
away.
Yeah,
You took
where's
the
the
other
mic?
away, cuz.
Oh, I didn't want to have the fourth mic on the table.
Damn.
Oh.
You didn't have
Fortunately,
the chair either, actually.
Yeah,
we had a fourth mic, but not a fourth head.
Oh, yeah. Well, Selena, you said you like splitting you and Cass up, so Selena will probably be sitting right there, and Cassie be moving over here.
Yeah.
And it's just disappointing. You know, Selena had something to do, and it's just...
Yeah, normally I like to not sit right next to Cass just because, you know.
He smells bad.
I don't want to fight on the podcast.
That's really what it is.
Yeah. You want to keep
We
things
fight?
healthy.
I just want to prevent it. So if you're over there,
What do you think I'm gonna do? Just like one day, like, what'd you say?
I mean, I
No.
don't. The thing
With
is,
a record of 16-0, Cassie, we don't know.
it's
You're right,
preventative
you're right.
measures. You
But
know?
you would
That's
be,
why I'm
you
putting
would
you
just
over there.
disqualify. You know what I mean?
You know? Who would be disqualified?
You.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for hitting a woman.
Yeah.
You can't
would be
do that.
disqualified, yeah.
I mean, but Mike, how much shit do they have to talk before? I'm kidding. That's a joke,
That's
folks.
a joke, folks. It's a family podcast. We don't...
Nah, you know what? We're a little bit upset that Selena couldn't be here with us today, but we press forward.
Yeah, we move forward. It was something we were all looking forward to. Selena would be a new guest, and just new vibrations is it's always good.
That's
you
right.
know?
It's always good to have a new guest on the podcast.
Keep
and,
the flow moving.
you know,
Yeah.
it's tough because, you know, people text you at 7:36, you know, for an 8:30 podcast, like, yo, I can't make it today.
Ooh.
And it's like, what am I
Wow.
supposed to do at that
Ooh.
point?
A little
you know?
shady. we are.
Definitely.
But I don't know. I think Selena said she's got to read the Colleen Hoover,
Oh, the new one.
the book, the new one.
And there's always a new one.
Yeah.
She's been writing.
Love in the
huh?
Ocean.
Love in the It's
Love
always
in
in the
the-
ocean. Something always in the ocean.
Yeah, by the beach or something.
Yeah.
But you know,
That-
what's up?
That's what they say
What?
by the ocean.
Yeah, lots of. Well, they say that the natural.
You've heard that?
I probably have heard it.
You know what they say? You know what it is? They say that.
Who said that?
You know, salt is an electrolyte. You know.
There you go.
Isn't salt a dehydrator?
All right, maybe I don't know about that. No, but
You,
we don't know about
let's
that.
move on.
Okay.
Let's move on.
But what they do say is the salt air gets that natural, like the pheromones and the testosterone.
Oh,
It just
wow.
it invigorates you.
Oh, wow.
Being by the ocean, breathing in the salt air.
I got to do my research on that.
You guys haven't heard that? You know what it is? It's
Haven't heard that.
they say all the sea critters
Is that why all the people by the gym are jacked?
by the gym.
Yeah, they're just out there moving. You know.
What do you mean?
On the beach, Cass?
Yeah.
You lost me, Cass.
You
Well, he's
lost
saying.
both of us.
What did you just say? You
I'm
just
saying
said
the
that.
salt air is invigorating
By the beach.
by the beach, and that's why there's love by the beach.
Right. That's why Colleen Hoover writes so many books by
By
the
the
beach.
beach about
ocean.
buying by the
Right.
beach.
Understood. Okay, you got me
Understood,
there.
but not really understood. Apparently,
We're back on track.
Oh.
We're back on track.
But yeah, no Selena today, but we do have an addition to the podcast. Let's see how this works for us here. Whoa!
Oh.
I wonder if they saw that. I wonder if they could tell. Look at that.
I think they could tell. You can.
We
see
got some colors. You got your 2 whites.
Yeah, that's interesting.
And then look at this.
It's like a nice. What?
Oh, you know that one they
Ooh.
painted those
Ooh.
colors. You know what?
Dun, dun,
wait, can I ask you what would that look like if we turned the lights off? This one light.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Or just that one light, you know what I mean? Make it, play around a little bit, yeah? All right, that's a little Zork. But it's purple,
How is that? What if we turn this other one?
How do you make this shit white?
Ooh.
Is that mad spooky?
How do you make this white, though, cuz?
Here, let me see it.
Yeah, you off you.
Yeah, I definitely didn't. I said I got one of these lights before, but I definitely didn't get this light.
No, you didn't have all these colors?
No, the remote was not like.
And
that.
welcome to the dark side. Bum, bum,
That's a
bum.
little spooky,
This
yeah?
is spooky. Yeah.
In honor of the red light, what's the most evil thing you heard of?
Today, actually, first of all, I want to watch this
Oh,
next time.
evil
The
smells.
story
Ooh.
of what's her name? Watkins. There's a mother, Anaya Deasia Watkins, killed her 3-month-old baby by stabbing her and decapitating her.
No.
Oh, what was this? This
And
is.
she-
Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
I like that. She pleaded guilty to insanity.
Bum, bum, bum.
Postpartum psychosis, if you will.
Oh, I had a little psychosis, but it was too many Miller Lights. Bum, bum, bum.
Oh,
How do you
man.
make it bright white? Make it bright white.
Bright white.
Bright, super bright.
Well, we're gonna
That's the
turn
best
some
one.
lights on
That's the
because
best
we
one right
want
there.
them to see us a little bit
You
here.
know what? But look at that on the camera before you turn the lights on. How does that look? Does it look like a normal light? Wait, look at it without the light on it. Like
I'm turning it on. We
he didn't get the vision, Mike. You know what I
He
mean?
didn't see the vision.
He didn't
Alex
see the
just wants
vision.
to jump right into it.
No, you gotta have the lighting.
You're right.
You gotta be able to see us.
You're right,
Although it
you're
is
right.
A lot of lighting, you know. The restaurant would not approve of this. Somebody would be in the back, like, turn the lights
The lights
down.
are too high. The
Yeah.
music's too loud.
Lights
and
are too
the
high.
fan
People say
sucks.
that. I always get the lights are low.
I don't think people say that. They want the lights down.
Really? They want the lights more down?
Everybody wants to sit in a dim restaurant. You want to be seen when you're making out at the dinner table?
Whoa!
You know, I really never thought of it that way. I never. I
think
see so many people with flashlights on the menu.
I do too, actually.
It's pretty crazy.
I just think it doesn't need to be so light. You don't need to see the food on my
But I don't need
face.
to think it needs to be that dark so the menu can't be seen type of deal.
Yeah.
I just think that's very specific. People old.
Well, I always
Right.
like.
True.
Vision diminished.
True.
you know,
That's a
it-
good point too.
Unfair.
I always vision diminished. That sounds like a new heavy metal band.
Ooh, Cass.
Or like an alternative like rock band, like
Vision.
diminished.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
My vision's been diminished
Oh.
by all the girls I tried to love.
That was weird.
Very good.
Vision has
Stop.
been diminished.
Oh, the
We were,
voice.
Alec, we were getting somewhere with the
Yeah.
lighting. We were
In the
getting
ocean.
somewhere.
Sorry, you're right. No, we're off the ocean.
Yeah, we're back in the restaurant, Cass. You gotta catch up.
you are derailing. You're like that train conductor in Ohio. You're taking our train and you're running it right off the tracks.
Oh yeah, that was a
Like
big.
that, you shouldn't say things like that.
Sorry, we're sorry to the
It's
people
a
of Ohio.
family podcast.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Oh, that
dun-
was a.
Hold on.
Alec.
And Alec got a text message. Oh, it's not gonna work because all the lights are on. Bum bum bum.
Yeah.
It doesn't do it quick enough.
doesn't.
No, it was good in the dark though. You could definitely see that.
That was fire.
You should
We
watch
got
it.
one good one in there. But I think the idea is they don't want like
We're talking about the restaurant or the
the
ocean?
lighting because it's interesting because you're right. You're like, and what sauce would you like on that ravioli? And then it's like the smallest thing on the
Yeah.
menu. You're like, I know they wrote it small. The lights are dark. You know, I mean, what do we?
Yeah.
We got nothing. So I read it to them, but like, I think their thought is like it's more forgiving the dark light, potentially. You know, on the food, on apparent on potentially our appearance if we're looking a little bit shabby or
Oh wow.
sweaty or
Okay.
you know pimples, stuff like that. It's forgiving on everything.
Yeah.
If you can't see, you know, you can't look at my eyes and be like, his eyes are bloodshot red. This guy's getting high in the walk-in.
Right. Right.
No.
So it's forgiving.
You
Yeah.
think that's why they do that? They don't want everybody to know you've been smoking back there?
I don't think they do it for me specifically, but I think it's a similar like.
Well,
I think it's the food. I think they want
Really?
the food. Well, yeah, I mean, think about it. If it's dark, I mean, you look at, whenever you eat anything, you look at it first and you decide, do I want to eat this or not?
Yeah.
So if your eyes are, you know.
Do you do that?
Oh, if I ordered it, you know.
I sniff my food sometimes before I eat it, like little small things.
Oh yeah, I definitely sniff.
Like I
Definitely
don't go to
sniff.
a restaurant and go. But like, if you give me a piece of candy or something that doesn't look familiar, I'm gonna smell it.
Yeah. Oh, I
You
always.
give me a pretzel stick, I'm gonna smell it.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Really?
it's just who I am.
What about like, you know, like a penis? Do you smell it before it goes in the
I
mouth?
actually
Or?
do smell them.
I don't know. Sorry. That's a little, you know.
I
That's a
smell
lot.
them.
I'm sorry.
I smell them. If they smell bad, it's not going in anywhere.
Yeah.
How about that? Okay.
Yeah.
First thing you do is take a sniff anywhere you put your nose.
But if it's dirty, will you clean it?
no, I'm leaving.
You're...
That's the first time I'm smelling your dick and it smells bad. I'm leaving and I'm not coming back.
Oof. Yeah, it's a tough look.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's gotta be
saying?
tough look.
Like a
You try
penis.
to clean up before
I'm
you
sorry,
get into
but
that.
a penis isn't hard to keep clean.
Comparatively, I would agree with
Comparatively,
that. You know,
yeah,
I haven't
it's,
smelled a lot
you
of peniles, phallic members of the male community.
No.
Genitalia, if you will. Yeah.
Yes, the proper terms were, you know.
Right.
Yep.
Again, a family podcast, like you were
Right.
saying
Oh
earlier
no,
about the
yeah,
beach.
we're talking about bodily.
But like the thing is,
organs.
the phallic member might be a little bit more clean than the female counterpart, so to speak. Who's to say on that?
Who's to say?
Who's to say?
Who's to
Me.
say? Oh man. Wow.
But the lights at the restaurant. I think, but the thing is, if you ordered it,
I'm more with Cass on this, where it's just the vibe is just it's dimmer.
the vibe is
setting.
let's dim it up.
Yeah.
Well, it's just like, think about it this way: when the lights are dim, people feel more comfortable. Like you said, kind of like you're not.
It's forgiving. Yeah, you're hiding. Nobody even
No,
sees
it's
you.
not even like that. It's just like people see you. Obviously, people know what you look like when you go up to them.
Yeah.
It's not that dark in there. First,
But instead of seeing
I
all
just
the
think
pimples, they'll see
restaurants
half of them.
Purposely do dim lights for the reason that nobody feels like eyeballs are directly on them, or like you're in like a
Spotlight.
yeah. Because when it's too light, that's exactly how you feel. Anytime I walk in a store or I'm like at a makeup store and they have a bright ass mirror, I'm not standing in front of it.
I love those mirrors.
I just do
Interesting
when I'm
though.
by
But like when
myself.
you go into a clothes store, you definitely want to see all the colors and the way things are going to look. If you think about it, the mall
Well,
is very.
I
bright
already
place.
don't trust mirrors at clothing stores. You know they specifically make mirrors that make you look skinny.
Really.
Yeah.
Wow. I was gonna say in the restaurant too. They bump up the AC to get people out more.
Is that true?
I've heard.
What do you mean out like faster?
Yeah, because
I
it's
believe it.
cold. It's
I
cold.
believe it.
I don't want to say our restaurant though, because I feel like, well, I've seen our thermostats and
We
they're
always
kind of like
accommodate.
They're
they're
just, like,
kind of like
normal.
set to the
Yeah.
same. Like they're well, I feel like it gets hot as all hell in there.
Sometimes they
Some-
don't be paying attention to
Yeah,
it.
sometimes I've seen it very.
Because you know what,
very
some
hot.
people sometimes are maybe a little cooler than you feel, and they're not paying attention.
No, I mean the thing is, the people sitting down are definitely not as hot as I am, who's running her. You know, not to
The
compliment
people
my
actually
looks
complain.
like that.
I've gotten multiple people ask me to go change the temperature.
Oh yeah,
And you know what I tell them? No problem. 5 minutes later, I don't hear a goddamn thing from them.
Yeah,
And you change the temperature?
I don't, but I tell them I do.
I do the same. I would do the
do.
same thing. Yeah.
You know, when I was a kid, I always used to get cold in the restaurant. After I would eat a meal,
That's probably why.
I would get cold
Yeah,
in
they
the
don't want
restaurant.
those badass kids. Imagine Alec
Yeah.
running around kicking tables and scribbling on the papers.
Were you like that? You were like that?
I definitely made the cups.
You
you
made
know,
the cups?
the disaster cups with all the ketchup and the salt and the pepper.
Yeah.
You pour all the
You're
thing
one
in
of
and they're like,
those
"Oh, drink
boys."
this little Johnny.
That's definitely Alec. Could see it.
I mean, we went to some, basketball, after basketball dinners where, you got 10 kids on one side of the table and,
All hell
that's
breaks
a
loose.
recipe. That's a recipe for trouble.
Yeah, I've had a couple of those. The little baseball kids that come in
Yeah,
with their parents
yeah.
who always get drunk.
Yeah.
That's the thing is like if you were exactly, and can you blame the
Nobody's
parents?
paying. No, nobody's paying attention to nobody.
Can you blame the parents for being like, you know what, we're gonna get drunk, let them run around and play tackle football on the stage.
Play hide and seek in the restaurant.
Yeah. Well, the worst is like I'll go into the bathroom and then there's like 10 little kids in there, like running into the big stall, slamming the door, throwing the freaking, wetting the paper.
Yeah.
It's not like we have a principal or something to go in there and be like, hey, Get out of here, you kids! Like,
I would join them. I'd join those kids.
Oh yeah.
exactly. It's like me or like Rich walking in there, like, hey, what are we doing? We're clogging toilets in here, you know?
You want to know the trick, and you start telling them like how to clog the toilet and everything like
Do
that.
all the bad
Give them the
shit.
inside.
You're like,
You
so this
guys
is
know
how
how
you
to-
do
Now
it.
head into the ice room.
Do you
Everyone
guys
go in the
know how
ice
to
room.
stick toilet paper to the wall? You grab a bunch of toilet paper.
Ah,
and mix it
kids,
over.
man.
Nah, they be doing that.
Kids will be kids.
I was definitely one of those kids, though.
Yeah, I was a troublemaker too myself. I'm not gonna sit here and
You know
act
what
like
they
I'm an
say
angel.
about
You
trouble?
were.
Oh yeah.
Stop saying that.
No,
About the
listen,
trouble.
you know what
I
they
know
say
it's
about
easy
trouble.
to find. It's hard
no.
to get out of.
Oh yeah. Okay. There. Well, you know,
You
the,
know
saying.
the saying?
You know the
Easy
saying.
to get into, hard to get out of.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know the saying. That's a good
Yeah.
saying. Yeah. I live by that.
It's very true. You know, the thing is, trouble, it's around every corner.
Trouble will find you. Yeah.
Just like a Walgreens.
It'll
Oh
find you.
yeah. That's a good point. Good point.
Just like
That should be. That is a logo actually.
trouble around every corner. Just like Walgreens.
Yeah. Or like your CVS, your local CVS too.
Yeah, well, 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven,
Like
too.
7-Eleven, you know.
Are
Walgreens.
you? Can I ask you actually? Because I've never been a 7-Eleven person ever.
Yeah.
Are you a 7-Eleven person? You get down, you get snacks, you get out.
For sure.
Okay.
For sure. I've had their Slurpees when I was young.
Yeah.
Slurpees went crazy when I was younger.
You don't really like relate to that?
No, before.
I know you're specifically adding me with this because I'm very much a 7-Eleven person.
Wait, what do you go to? You go to the Walgreens
I
instead?
go nowhere. I go. I want snacks. I buy big things of them at the shop.
Oh,
But,
that's
like-
it. I can't get behind that one, Cass.
Really?
Yeah, some days you don't have that snack.
Well, that's why you buy the big packs at the shop, right?
Yeah, but you're not thinking like, all right, you won't know that a week later that you want something that you didn't get last week.
Yeah, but I'm saying like you consistently are like stopping at 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
It's like a daily, not a daily, maybe a daily.
I
thing.
probably hit up a 7-Eleven every day. I know
Really?
you're adding me.
I
with
am
this.
specifically.
Wait, every day, Alec? What do you?
Well, we get
Water.
the water for the gym. We buy this.
you buy a jug?
couple
at
other
7-Eleven?
things.
You buy one of those every single day?
Yeah.
You don't refill them here? Type of? No. Oh no.
You can't drink tap water, Mike.
I don't know if you have a filter. Or something.
That's what
no,
I'm saying.
I have a filter.
You have a filter. You got 2 refrigerators.
definitely
with
have a filter.
water.
Nah,
Yes, you do. Speaking of the jug, I'm gonna chug some.
You're
Get
right.
an
Yeah, stay
ASMR.
hydrated.
Oh wait, we got 2 jugs out here.
Oh, wait.
What's
wait,
going on?
so wait, Alec, you drink one of those a day?
I pretty much if we have like a full gym sesh, I pretty much will deplete one in a day. There are days where I'm running around. There's
That's
a lot
very
of
good.
You know, when I was in school, I was really good at drinking water because you're sitting down,
Yeah.
doing nothing, just
just
like
get
listening.
bored, drink water.
So it's like, I'm gonna drink some water. I'll drink some more water.
He better be drinking water like that. He's out here taking creatine.
Oh, right.
Water that fucks with your.
Yeah,
your-
and getting high.
Yeah, that's
Make
true.
it
Your
cotton mouth.
lungs and your liver. Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
That's why they say to get high, so you could just be hydrated all day.
Really?
All you're doing is drinking water.
You know they say cottonmouth is bad for the teeth.
Oh wow.
Well, first of all, any smoke inhalation is bad for your teeth because it's directly coating your teeth. That's why
With
they
what?
say toxins.
Checks out.
Give
That,
me
that checks out.
one. Okay.
Like you're smoking a Newport, that can't be good for your teeth.
Yes,
It's like,
but
you're gonna tell
weed-
me. Hold on a second. You're gonna tell me I just brushed my teeth and I go and hit this pen.
Yeah.
Good or bad for you?
Yeah, but for you to just be like,
I mean-
like it's like when you eat candy, like you're eating sugar. For you to just be like, yeah, when you're smoking, you're getting toxins all in your mouth.
That's how that.
It's like those people talking about detox, and it's like, what's in your blood right now? Mercury? Like, what are we talking about here?
Wow.
Does he sound dumb right now? Is it just me?
I mean,
First
I'm
of
with
all,
I'm
when-
with Cass on this one.
No, okay. Let me explain because
They're
this
like,
actually is like
yoga's
a common.
detoxing.
This is like a
what
common
are you
thing.
detoxing
This is
from?
like a-
You've been
listen.
drinking gasoline?
This is like a common thing with Alec, where like I don't know if it's just the white life or like
The
what
white
it
life.
is, but like he just doesn't get how regular humanly things work. When people say they're detoxing,
I don't think it has
it's not 'cause
anything to
they're
do
out
with-
there drinking gasoline, dumbass. It's because they've been drinking alcohol fucking 6 days a week and their fucking liver doesn't work, so they're fucking detoxing with beet juice to cleanse out the liver.
Oh, beet juice, cranberry juice as well is good for the liver.
Cranberry juice is great for the uterus, for the vagina.
I just feel like
for
people
the-
just be throwing detox around like we're all toxified
Well,
up.
some people really are just like ignorant with that. like how you sound right
You've
now.
called me ignorant like 5 times
'Cause
today.
there's a lot of things that I've explained to you, and you've been like, "That's not how that works," and I've been like, "Yeah, actually, I've learned a lot about the human body, and that is exactly how
I'm a
that
guy
works."
who lives life by his own rules.
Well, those
You
are
know,
not rules. Those are
the
just
reality
kinda like
that I live
things you
in
should know.
Is the one that I create.
Wow.
You know, when
That's
I
true,
say something
Alec.
on the podcast, it's boom, a fact.
That's how people operate.
That's also how people die.
Yeah.
Now, is that a bad way to operate?
I don't think it's a bad way to operate.
Well, you know what they say: ignorance is bliss, Alec. Live your life how you want.
I don't
Live
think
your life, sweetie.
I don't think it's a bad way to live. I just think you have to be open to what
Open-minded.
Fair.
open-minded. Yeah.
That's fair.
Exactly.
But is it wrong to be like, because I like to say that being wishy-washy is a problem. I don't like people who are undecided about things. Figure it out. Have an opinion.
Like, give me an example. Give me an example.
Just, like reading books by the beach. You're like, I don't really know. Like, we all had, what are these bitches doing? What are they, horny by the beach?
With all the Colleen Hoover
What
books?
the hell is that? Have an opinion, Do you like pizza? Do you not like pizza? Do you like going to 7-Eleven? Do you not like going to 7-Eleven? You're going to sit here and you're going to be like, sometimes I go to 7-Eleven, I really, I'm just the type of guy who just, I don't know, have an opinion.
There's
So I have opinions about things.
Yeah,
so
okay.
Now maybe are some of them totally based in disillusioned, fantasy land that I live in? Yes, but they are. But I will stand by and defend those opinions.
yeah, it works for you.
It works for him.
It works for you.
fine.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I mean, I'm just,
Anyways, what were we talking about?
Well, I
before?
want to talk about this because you're saying, are you a 7-Eleven guy? Now, here's the thing.
Wait, how much do those waters go for?
You get 2 of these for $3.
These are less than $3.
Oh, really?
They're like $1.50 each.
Nice.
I mean, I think, people ask me like, you can't spend that much on water every day. But I mean, folks, how much does a vodka soda cost at Jenks Club?
That's
You know,
like a $12 drink, $10 drink.
My
right
mom's
there.
telling me these people paying $20 a
Maybe
cover
probably.
Oh, yeah.
to get into the bar.
Oh, yeah.
You paying, hold on, let's think about it. You paid for the Uber?
Wait, hold on. You
to
can't,
get there.
You can't compare that and that, though.
No, but I'm just saying, like, who are they to be like, you buy water every day? You just spent $700 going to the club, at 3 a.m. And you know what they say? Nothing good happens after 1 a.m.
Well, that's where
Or 12.
That's where
Yeah.
most of the trouble's at.
Nothing happens,
That's where
nothing
you
good.
find
Past those
trouble.
hours, that's
Yeah.
trouble.
But that's what I'm saying. Are you going to look at me and question my $2.33 on a gallon
Alec,
of water?
do people question you like that?
Well, like you said, which, it's not like you're questioning me, but you're like, you can fill it up for free,
Okay, yeah.
which you're right about.
right.
But how are we going to dispute that tap water is not, been infiltrated, messed with?
Alec, your fridge has a filter.
You're right. That's a fair point.
Well, but you
That's a fair
You
point.
use your money however you want.
But
That's
the thing is,
that's
like,
up to you.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. You can't compare those two things. If someone's telling
Yes,
you
you
how to
can.
spend your money, that's one issue down. It's stuff, mind your fucking business.
I definitely waste money.
But
Definitely.
I wouldn't say that processed water is what it is compared to tap water is a little different.
Do you taste water differences?
Oh,
What do you
yeah.
drink at your
Of
house?
course.
Oh, Alec, funny that you raised this question, Alec. So I use, I'll rather not say that. So at the grocery store,
Wait,
Go
I
ahead.
don't know if I should say this.
say it. What are you
I
gonna
just
say?
use my grandma's EBT to get groceries.
Sure, whatever.
What is
Okay.
that?
You're
Food
living.
stamps.
Listen,
Her food stamps.
Yeah, I mean, hey.
Her like
cause get your fucking discounts and why you gotta be spending extra money when you don't
exactly.
need to?
Exactly.
Fuck
So
that. I'm
I've been
sure he would like to do that if he could.
Yeah.
I've been buying
Yeah.
different waters every
Time you go?
Every time I go.
Really?
So I've started with the I
I've
started
tried multiple waters.
I started what was the first one? I started with Smart Waters, and then Smart Water came out with all these different flavored waters.
Ooh.
And I'm big into the ingredients of water as well too. All water isn't water.
No, exactly.
I'll be the first one to tell you that now.
No, I know. Well, there's the pH balance
Yes.
to certain things. Well,
Yes, all
Jared
that.
was telling me the difference between distilled and purified water, which purified is spring water. Distilled, this is like water that they
Boiled.
purified. Yeah, that they had to make this
Yeah.
safe to drink.
No nutrients or anything like that, or minerals. Some have
Interesting.
minerals in it and stuff
Oh
like that.
yeah, well some of them are pH balanced, which
Yeah.
is interesting.
Yeah.
You know,
So I was on Smart Water for a little. Then I'm on this Costco brand right now. It's like a Kirkland, but it's
Kirkland water, yeah.
balanced pH. It's pH balanced water.
You know, you mess up the pH in a fish tank, it's a good way to kill fish.
Yeah.
You mess up. So we're just out here willy-nilly. But the thing is, what are we going to talk about? We're talking about water. You know, I had chicken nuggets today. So,
Right.
So,
All right.
That's true.
Yeah.
but
Good
yeah,
balance.
you know,
But I was on Voss.
okay.
I got Voss.
I don't.
Glass water. And
The bottle's glass.
The bottle is glass. And they say glass is the best way to drink water. Because all the microplastics aren't in there or anything like
They
that.
say that
That's
about
true.
kombucha. They say you're supposed to have like the glass dark
Yeah.
bottles because otherwise it's being messed with.
And
Yeah,
that's why it's such more expensive because,
because glass obviously is more.
Yeah.
Did you like the Voss water?
oh, it's delicious.
Really?
Smooth water.
Interesting.
Soft on the palate. Soft. That's how we
No,
describe.
you don't want that hard water.
No,
No.
that's
But
how
you
we
know what?
describe water.
How
Soft.
do you
And
feel about the Evian water?
I haven't don't
I
even
tried
try
that
Evian.
water. I thought it was gross.
Yeah, I didn't even try. It's not even on my list to try.
Yeah.
Because I'd rank Smart Water high up there. One of my
Yeah.
favorite waters. Now, I don't buy Smart Water because they don't make the big.
You know what?
Gallon.
7-Eleven's water's pretty good, actually.
Yeah?
I like this better
Can I
than
see it?
Poland Springs.
I like this better than the Poland Springs. This is 7-Eleven brand water.
Let's see what ingredients we have in here though. If they
Interesting.
they don't even show it. No, just address.
No, I rank.
Really?
Yeah.
I rank. Well, we
Let's see
could
if we
Google
can
it. Yeah,
find it.
I rank Smart Water very highly.
You ever have the Wakina, the nice blue bottle, like the Hawaiian water?
I know what you're talking about. It's got like a pink label. Like there's a pink mountain on the label.
Yeah.
And it's like a bluish bottle.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
No,
It's good water as well.
here's my interesting. Let me give you a little bit of
Purified. 7-Eleven's water has a purified water, calcium chloride, and sodium bicarbonate.
Chloride, fellas.
sodium
And
bicarbonate.
ladies. Is chloride good to drink?
Let's Google
Chloride
it.
is a purifier. I'm pretty sure.
You know, they say don't drink the pool water.
That's chlorine. A crystalline, white substance, soluble in water. Calcium chloride is a chloride salt of calcium.
Wow. That just got real deep.
Well, I'm pretty sure calcium
Calcium's good for you.
is good for you. Sodium, you know, that's interesting as an ingredient. You know, people are making fun of like Dasani because I'm pretty sure it has sodium. Now, I don't know in what capacity,
That's
but
bottom.
I do know, and I just Googled it to back myself up on this. There's like five electrolytes. There's like five main electrolytes. You know, potassium, sodium, zinc. There's like whatever.
Yeah, gotcha.
Sodium's an electrolyte.
Okay.
Which you do potentially need. So, I mean, but I don't. It sounds like sodium bicarbonate. It sounds like they're carbonating that water, which I think is the same idea of what
Because that's why
Dasani does
right,
in their
you,
water.
you open that water, like why'd my water just
Yeah.
at me? You know, it shouldn't do that.
No, well, I bring that in the sauna. You got to let the cap open because otherwise
It'll
gonna,
explode?
It's gonna, well, it won't explode on.
Oh, okay, but it'll expand.
It'll get a little fat, yeah.
It is interesting. The question is, you know, I mean, obviously, like I said, so many people are under fire with Dasani, talking shit about Dasani, you know, and I will say that I like how that water tastes. I do.
You like the Dasani water?
I do.
I don't.
It's just. I
I
think that's
also,
just-
well, the argument with Dasani was that their water had so much sodium that people actually got thirstier while
Yeah.
drinking
wow.
hydrator,
Yeah.
which doesn't make sense, right?
Yeah, no, it doesn't
What
make
a great
sense.
way to
Well,
get
and
more
you know
people
what
to drink
else they
water.
say? The reason Dasani is so popular from like
It's made by-
vending companies, theme parks, is because it makes you thirstier. So you just, if you don't have water from your own, you're just
Yeah,
constantly
you're going to
buying
buy another
bottles.
water. Yeah,
That's
I've
co-
heard that.
They make Coke, right?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
a Coke product.
Exactly.
You
Dasani is owned
You
by
drink
Coke.
Coke. You just keep drinking
You're
Coke.
keep drinking. Exactly. You
What
don't.
do you think about that? Some people all day long with the Coke Pepsi, and I'm definitely there. I like Coke. But
I have Sprite. I like the
Really?
clear sodas more than the. I mean, trust me, a Coke here and there. Can't
how are
beat
you
it.
on this? Have you had this Starry?
No, I think
Sorry.
it's like a
Have you
knockoff
had it?
Sprite. No, I have not. Have you?
Well, it's
Knockoff
no,
Sprite?
I mean it's supposed to be good. I mean it's on all the NBA.
It's like a Sprite though, right?
commercials.
I thought Starry was like sparkling water.
Oh, is
no,
it?
I think it's closer. I think it's somewhere between Mountain Dew and Sprite.
But
Like, I
those are
think it's a
both-
little bit more than Sprite, but I don't think it's exactly like a Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
It says lemon lime soda, which is kind of what Sprite is.
Sprite. Because that was a big sponsor
haven't
for the
had it.
for
See,
the
I haven't
NBA
had
too.
it.
I haven't either. I don't
See,
have
I
any.
know
Starry.
Rob is like, oh, this is great. You gotta have Star.
Oh, he tried.
Wait,
It.
Sprite is a Coca-Cola product, right?
I don't know.
Technically, it's
I believe
made by
so. I believe
Coca-Cola.
Sierra
Okay,
Mist is
well,
the Pepsi.
That no, actually,
I thought Sprite was his own thing.
Starry is a
Oh.
lemon lime soft drink that's made by Pepsi,
Oh, that's right. You know what I saw on the machines?
and it is Coca-Cola Sprite, and Dr Pepper also is made by
So wait, Coca-Cola makes Sprite?
Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola makes Sprite. Dr Pepper's 7-Up.
Yeah, all the sodas are either Pepsi or Coke owned. Like Mountain Dew is a Pepsi owned product.
Oh, okay.
Mug root beer is a Pepsi owned product. I think Barks root beer is a Coca-Cola product.
Yeah, the Fanta products are Coca-Cola.
Fana's, yeah,
Oh,
Coca-Cola.
Fanta,
High
yeah.
C is Coca-Cola.
Powerade.
All those juices.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yo,
it
you
goes
know
Minute
what?
Maid, I believe, is a Coca-Cola.
Next time you go to Wingstop, you eat there, right? Sometimes.
Yeah, I know wings. I
Or
mean, I haven't
buffalo
been in a
wings,
while.
whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Another one.
Get High C and Sprite.
Oh, that's the other guy? Is that the other?
25% High C.
I can't do that, Cass.
Why?
I can't. I try my best to not drink juice like that.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, a
Really?
little
You
bit
watch
is
your
a-
sugar intake? Is that what you're telling?
Yeah, that's what I'm telling the public right now. Watch your sugar intake. Please.
I've heard some people talk about how it's helped their joints to cut out sugar and carbs. I don't know.
I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't have juice. Juice is great. I just
Juice
had
is
some passion
delicious.
juice.
You can have good juice,
Some
though.
passion
You can
fruit
have
juice.
healthy
Yeah,
juice.
right.
Natural
So
juice.
can I ask you this?
I get the High C, though. The High C is
What do
highly
we think is
processed.
more healthy than to have a lemonade or to have a Coca-Cola?
What kind of lemonade? Natural lemonade that's made
What
by
if
the
I'm having
hand?
Newman's Own, you know? That's
They're
not,
probably the same. They're probably hand in hand.
Yeah, but I always, you know what they say? The dark sodas are bad.
Yeah.
They say that.
Yeah, they do say that. That's why I said I like the clear ones. Sprite.
Yeah, interesting. Are those
Ginger ale.
We think those are better.
Tasting or
Like
in
no,
general?
not tasting,
Healthy?
like, for you.
I
They
think
I
say
wouldn't
the dark
say
sodas are bad.
they're
Yeah.
better. I'd say they might just be a little bit cleaner.
I mean, if they say the dark ones are wait, why would they say the dark ones?
Because they have more artificial
Yeah, what
coloring
are
and
we
stuff
saying?
like that.
Like the coloring is.
Well, yeah, eating artificial flavoring, coloring, that's all bad for you.
This is saying the only difference is caffeine content, which is true. Obviously, Sprite doesn't have any caffeine.
You guys big on coffee?
I love coffee.
No coffee for this guy.
You don't drink coffee?
I do.
You drink coffee every single day?
Not every single day, but I have a coffee at least a couple times a week.
Okay.
I
First
have.
thing in the morning type of thing?
I will.
You're no coffee?
No coffee, no.
What's your caffeine intake look like at all on a day? Zero?
You
Yeah.
take pre-workout?
No, not even.
You don't
We
take
know you're
pre-workout at
a
all?
raw lifter.
I'm a raw lifter, yeah. I
Although
go in there with my
You've been
bare
dabbling in the headphones or
No headphones.
No
Today
headphones.
I was jamming to whatever they were playing on the radio.
Really?
Yeah, luckily I know my guy Frank. Shout out Frank if he ever watches this. Say, Frank, change the station, man. Let's get something else going.
because nobody's
And he'll
freaking
listen.
Yeah.
Because some days they got the like
Why do
the
you not bring
EDM
headphones?
stuff. I don't know.
Do you have like favorite artists or do you not really you're not like big into music potentially?
No,
or?
I'm definitely big into. I just try to not stimulate myself so much
Huh.
to always have something in my ear, looking at my phone, something like that.
You know, that's fair. I try to sometimes not look at my phone.
Yeah, like I'll put my
lot.
phone in the locker as well.
What's the theory behind that? Like, what's your doing?
You put your phone in the locker. I
I'll
like
put
that.
my phone in the locker.
I
yeah.
like that.
If I'm
Are
with
you
my-
just like
Well, you're
highly
saying
distracted?
overstimulate, which you're right. Like sorry, we're both coming at you now. What do you-
Well,
go ahead.
I mean, I just want to hear what his theory
Yeah,
is.
yeah, go
like,
ahead.
What,
So
what's your process?
I mean, alone, like I'll have my phone because like I won't have headphones on. Like today, I had my phone, and then I just had my phone, just threw it down, you know, in between whatever, look at it, throw it down, something like that.
Yeah.
But if I'm with my team, everything in the locker, because I have someone to talk to at that point.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting. You know, I find that the music though, because here's the thing about the team. Now you might be the coach. You're the coach on the team.
Yeah,
Are are you talking about like your friends when you go to the gym?
My
with your
friends,
Or
yeah.
you're talking about when you go with your.
my friends are my team.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's how I'm describing them.
doesn't mean like his job. He
'cause,
means
like,
like at the gym.
You know, when I'm trying to hit a set
Yeah,
and one of my friends potentially is starting to talk to me, immediately out of the zone.
right.
Immediately out of the zone. I'm trying to find a nice sweet spot of, you know, just like in my own, you know, just
Right.
like I don't want to hear you around me.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be involved in a conversation. I feel like that makes me soft.
Yeah.
You know, stay hard.
Stay hard, folks. Got us merch, by the way. It came in. That's a nice shirt.
Really?
Yeah.
Good fabric?
Yeah. Like polyester.
Ooh, okay.
Polyester. Yeah.
I'm more of a cotton guy. You know, I like this. I don't really like those dry fit polyester.
Yeah.
But
I didn't know what it was, to be honest. I just ordered the shirt. I didn't even look into what the fabric was.
shout out Goggins.
Yeah, shout out Goggins. Yeah.
No, but I feel like, see, the pre-workout, the caffeine,
Yeah.
all that stuff, it helps me focus.
Yeah.
And like really get like it gets all my stuff like going. Like,
But-
and I have one pure goal in mind, whereas
Easy there, Cass. But
Sorry,
you know
I
what they say, Alec, too, as well? Like my brother, he's very big into like weightlifting and stuff.
yes.
So he...
You want to shout out the Insta?
Yeah, shout out Boricua Fit Diary. Put it in the bottom.
That's your Instagram?
No, my brother's.
Oh.
But he'll make one, or he gets so used to his pre-workout that it doesn't do anything to him.
I switch up brands that I use.
So now he's he's going to be on a every single day. It's a new one.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you definitely build tolerances to certain things, and that's bad because the main ingredient in pre-workout is caffeine.
Right.
Caffeine, obviously, there's some studies on will help you increase your rep range. I've seen what caffeine actually, it will block the receptors in your brain that tell you you're tired.
Oh wow.
So you won't be able to feel tired
Oh wow.
because it's blocking all that,
Yeah.
the pain and all of that.
Well, you know that they also make like non-stim pre, right?
Yeah. I also just
You don't need it. You don't want it.
Yeah,
you
I
don't
just-
care
I'm
for
not-
it.
I'm not that
Sometimes I feel that way.
yeah.
Sometimes I feel like unless my body feels really tired, I'm also caffeine resistant. So it's not even about the caffeine in the products. It's about the recovery agents for it.
You're making that up. Caffeine resistant. Stop saying that around me because I don't buy it. You're like, yeah,
Get back to the point. Get back to the point.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know
okay?
what you mean. Yeah.
Okay. What was I saying? I don't even know because you got this ignorant fuck next to me. Shit, I forgot. Whatever. Point is, sometimes I also feel like if my body doesn't need it, then
It's also I don't want to rely on it.
Yeah, well,
Exactly.
that's what I'm getting at. I'm saying that there are 100% like things that will say that caffeine can help you perform better in the gym, but then you depend on caffeine, like you're saying your brother.
Right.
He's not really feeling these pre-workouts, which is something that happens. You build up a tolerance if you're taking it every day.
Right.
You know, say, for example, you have to get up at 5 a.m. in the morning every day.
That's what he does.
And go work a manual labor job, too. You ain't going to want a Red Bull? You ain't going to want a little caffeine?
That's a fact. That's a
So-
good point.
You're taking a little caffeine in the morning to wake up to go to your job. And then you're like, I want to go to the gym. And you're tired as shit at that point. So you want that motivation. And then that's how you build it.
But you know what Goggins would
Caffeine.
say, right?
What?
He's ready to go.
He'll say, you know
He's
what?
hard.
It don't matter what caffeine, 0 caffeine, 300 caffeine. It's not always going to be 70 degrees and sunny out, Mike. You got to get out there. Sometimes it's going to be raining. Sometimes you're going to be tired. Sometimes you're going to have shin splints.
Yeah.
You got to run around the block just once. I'm looking at you.
No, I don't give a fuck.
So, and I've definitely been there when I was working because that's my story. I'm taking, I'm having a 200, milligrams of caffeine in the morning, then taking another 400 to go to the gym.
Yeah. Wow.
And then just being completely dependent on caffeine, mood swings, all that.
Yeah.
You feel it. Your whole morale and mood will change if you don't have a little caffeine. When you're at work, our job as a restaurant employee, if you're not
Mike
happy,
doesn't relate.
I can't relate, but I know people who are like, "Oh, we're gonna or come in with coffees." Like,
well, the thing I'm saying is like you've been there when you're maybe in like a bad mood and stuff, right? So like, what if you're like, oh man, but if I have a little caffeine, I'll be happy, I'll be funny, I'll be silly with my customers, But
Yeah.
so that's what I'm.
yeah,
It's treacherous.
No.
It's a drug that I've had problems with.
I don't relate to that either.
You know
I
what?
don't drink coffee for the caffeine. I drink coffee because I like the way it tastes.
Oh, okay.
No, but I notice with myself, sometimes I'll
Yeah,
be
this
miserable.
is you.
And if I have like some
You know what?
caffeine, I'll be happy
Let
as
me,
hell to be there.
Ah, yeah.
And talk to people and more tolerant.
Wait, so what type of coffee?
Short intermission from me.
What type of coffee are you drinking?
I'm no coffee. I'm energy drinks.
Oh, okay. Oh, gotcha. Yeah,
I
do.
love Red Bulls, Rain. You ever seen
Monsters.
those?
I've seen you with a couple monsters.
No monsters.
No?
No monsters. I'm not trying to discredit them or anything. I mean, Red Bull's the most basic one because it's like just caffeine and like B12 and stuff like that. But like the Rain ones are with like electrolytes and like other things that are good for you.
Yeah.
Certain companies like C4 put like nootropics in their like energy drinks.
Okay.
Or like beta alanine, which is good for muscle endurance. You know, nootropics good for your mind. There's so many, but I really like the Rain ones, the C4 ones, and then the Primes, yo.
Oh, those work?
Those have electrolytes in them, which is like you're getting hydration and energy.
Wow.
So it's like, yo, I just woke up out of 3 hours of sleep, hungover as a dog.
We get a Prime.
And I got to set this brunch up right now. I want some caffeine. Yeah, I need something.
Are you a fan of Prime?
Do
Do you like the Prime?
I like those. I think they're good.
Yeah.
Well, I like the idea, like, because you talk about Monster. Monster's one of those that's like just high in sugar and like just caffeine.
Like,
it's not really like you're not. Yeah.
Prime's ingredients are like very good.
Well, the
So they say.
electrolytes is the main thing that, like, you know, being hydrated can do so much for you that I mean, that's how I feel.
Okay.
You know, I don't want to. That's the first time I said that. The whole time I've been talking like everything is fact, and everything is how I feel. You know, obviously we know that.
Yeah, obviously we know that.
Shut up. No.
Point.
Cash, you're back.
I'm back. I'm
What are you
just
doing? You're
gathering
looking
a
at
little
DMs?
data. No, I'm gathering data for our ignorant over here in the corner, weighing in at whatever the fuck you said, 180 something, I think.
It's a
What, do you want me
welterweight.
to get on a scale?
Somebody
welterweight
can
right there.
be caffeine resistant. Can I ask you, what did you eat?
What did you just Google?
A lot of shit. I just made myself learn exactly how caffeine affects your body.
Oh, here we go.
I just want to ask you one question. When you were a kid, what did you consume?
A lot of chicken tenders.
But like,
French
did you
fries.
eat like shitty food, like snacks and snacks and snacks and snacks, or what was?
No,
good with
you
that?
know I haven't really been. I'm not really a snack person.
Was your mom a
was always a
snacker?
really
Did she
skinny
let you
kid.
have like snacks, like
Fast
I'm talking-
metabolism.
I'm talking like the shit snacks. You know, you're eating Cheez-Its, Gushers, like all that shit.
Ooh,
We
fruit roll-ups.
had that if we wanted it, but you obviously know that I didn't abuse things like that.
Okay.
Fruit roll-ups.
I definitely,
I had
yeah.
fruit roll-ups.
Oh, I mean, the fruit snacks were
Have
great.
you had somebody yet? You know, fruit roll up.
No.
You know
No.
about this? How did you just word that to explain that to him that he knows about it? Because she was telling me, she was like pointing, we were in the food store, she's pointing at the fruit roll-ups. And I'm like, what? I'm like, what?
That's good.
She's like,
the fruit roll-ups.
you know, right? You know. I'm like, what? What do you want the fruit roll-ups for? That's a lot, babe. We don't need that many. I'm not going to eat those. And she's like, it's not to eat. You know, I'm like,
Oh.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that. That's funny. That's good stuff. That's good humor.
nah, but you be going, the thing is you got to go to the convenience store a lot, you know? Because
Yeah.
you're not going to go to the food store. How many times do you go to the food store a week?
Once a week.
You do
You're
your
not
own
trying to go
grocery
there
shopping?
twice
Yeah, with
a
my
week?
grandma's EBT.
Oh yeah, you said that.
Yeah.
Do you live by yourself?
Sundays. I live with my brother.
Just you and your brother?
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you recommend that?
Living with my brother?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a pretty good wow, I don't mean to whatever. You have a good relationship with your brother.
Yeah.
Some people get into it. You also have a great
I
relationship
would live with my
your
sister.
sister.
I would definitely live
You know
with
what's
my sister.
interesting
We've
about that,
actually
though?
talked about that more. Me and my sister, first of all, technically we do live together because we share the basement.
Yeah.
So we're co-living. It's not like we have
Ah,
separate bedrooms.
right,
We're in
right.
the same space. I technically have a private room though.
You guys are both two siblings.
Yeah.
You know what? Because I'm a 3, so me and my
Yeah.
brothers were always just getting into it with each
Yeah.
other.
Rough housing.
Yeah, and it was like 1 versus 2, then the other 2 versus the other one, then the other 2.
Well,
it just kept going.
me
You got
and-
odd numbers.
Me
so-
and my sister weren't always friends though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
When we were
Siblings
little
fight.
kids, we fucking hated each other.
yeah.
Oh yeah, siblings will fight. Wait, what's
Yeah.
the difference of ages with you and
4 years. So
4
you
years.
could imagine like that's a pretty big difference.
Yeah,
Think about it
she's
this
16,
way.
you're 12.
I'm going to freshman. I'm going to high school the first time. This bitch is going to college.
right?
I just got into 4th grade. This bitch is in high school.
Yeah, right.
Whoa.
Hey, I
This
always
girl.
Family
this lady's not a
podcast.
bitch. I mean, she's
Yeah,
good
come
pe-
on.
She's good people.
Why would we say that about her?
We should have had my sister on. She would have definitely came probably.
That would be fun. to
That
have
reminds me.
Ariel.
Selena bailed on us. That reminded me.
She
Yeah.
did.
That-
Selena, I don't know if we're not buying what you said, Selena.
Ooh.
Yeah,
You know.
I actually
Listen,
do
I
feel
didn't-
comfortable saying
Put a
that.
screenshot of it up on the screen.
No, not the.
She'll be hearing from me. She will be.
Not at 2:30 saying, okay, see you later. And 7:30, an hour before the podcast. You know,
Well, Alec, you know me. You lock me in, I'm locked in type of deal.
you try to lock this in.
I think Mike
there's
has
been
a
some
special perspective on this. Also, people bail on him sometimes.
Right.
He's losing out.
Right.
Valuable time.
I mean, Alec has bailed on me, but that's not to talk about right now. Like that's just that happens. Shit just like that happens. But I understand how valuable your time is.
I've been pretty
you
good,
put time into this. You have been, of course, yes.
I think
That was like a one-time thing. Maybe
I
two times.
definitely bailed on you once. You know what? There was one day I woke up like way after our appointment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I actually remember that day.
I remember that.
I-
But
I-
I feel like
You know what?
yeah,
He
yeah,
did
yeah.
actually call me that day, and he goes, "I fucking missed the appointment with Mike."
I believe it. I
I'm like,
believe
what did you do? I didn't fucking hear my alarm.
I try
Did
to
you
be
even
all
set
right.
it?
You know, I try to tip a little bit too to alleviate because I definitely have some issues with, yeah.
Listen,
But you understand, yeah,
Yeah,
I guess we
that's the
both
whole
understand
point.
what we're saying.
That's the point,
That's tough when you freaking plan something.
Yeah.
That's the thing is like, I can't then be like, so what? I'm going to text people at 7:30, which is what I did, to be like, yo, do you think you could show up? Because like, you know, the other week, one person cancels and it's like, well, what if all three people are guests? You know, Cass at least is with me.
Yeah.
So it's like if we're not, it's not like she's, you know, but what if like there's three people, all who are gonna like show up at 8:30 from God knows where
Yeah.
they're at, and then one of them texts
Yo,
me
he
at 7:45. You know,
Yeah. Alec,
He's
trust
just
me.
a little upset.
I see the frustration. Hopefully,
there's been a couple that fallen through recently.
Oh yeah.
A couple, many, and the thing is, you know,
Is Boy Vic's a part of
Summer-
that?
no, Boy Viggs is actually a great actor.
All right. Good.
Every time I've texted him, he says yes.
Yeah, that's a solid guy.
He was
Boy
sick
Vic's.
that one time and he showed up. He also showed up once as a call.
He showed up with once. He had the diarrhea. I think the day before.
That's what I'm saying.
that was that time?
That was the sick time. And then there was another time where,
Wow, Matt's a
and I'll bleep his name, was bailed on me last minute. And then I called Matt up and had him show up for episode
Wait, was
29.
that with Miguel?
Miguel, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Because I was going to do Miguel and because they were like, yeah, let's have a serious conversation. And I even got, you were busy that day. It was a birthday.
I think that was my mother's birthday. Yeah.
Yep. And I think you were even with me on Tuesday. We did an episode or something.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, it's not like you, yeah. It was a specific, you know, you plan them for specific reasons.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
yeah.
then,
it's frustrating.
You know, and here's the thing, folks. I don't want to hear it come Friday, Saturday. Every single one of you at the bar, like, I want to be on the podcast because when I text your asses, this is what happens. But whatever,
Yeah,
that's besides the
that's a good
point.
point.
Yo, whoa,
That's a good point.
I just know you're gonna watch this back and you're gonna be like, wow,
And I'm
I
gonna
was
cut
really
it?
angry. Yeah.
Nice little rant. Got to get that off your chest,
Yeah,
though.
get it out. Get it out too.
I mean,
I don't
it's-
have to hear it later.
Because like, here's the thing. But
Yeah. It takes planning, Alec.
and then you can't even like, what am I doing? And then you're like, oh, we're gonna show up. Like,
I
so
showed
then
up.
what am I doing? You're on the hook now.
I
so
showed up regardless.
You're on the hook of like,
Yeah,
well, I was
honestly,
gonna show up.
shout out Mike also for always being on the
Well,
podcast.
shout out Mike. You know, Mike is definitely
guys.
a favorite of the podcast.
Guys,
You know, one of our main
Gonna make me tear up over here.
hosts of the podcast.
Yeah.
I just, it's
My agent will
honest.
send you a letter later. You know,
It's, just it's honest work. It's just honest work at this point.
Yeah.
you know, I mean, hey, we have a chat. Yeah, I don't know who the hell knows what goes on, but you know, we are happy to have you here every time.
Always.
Good friend of mine. We've been knowing each other for quite some time at this point.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah.
You do have some good friends that have been in your circle for a long time. But, you know, me, some of the early days is, you know, as far back as I go with some of the moving and stuff that's gone on. Not
Right.
to- here we are getting sentimental now.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Well, and then
The wind blows. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know if you want to bleep it, but then Jose leaves. Jose was a part of the OG team.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Well,
That's
I mean, I
true.
guess yeah, I don't,
Yeah,
all respect to Jose,
Yeah.
You were a great guy, and we did fully appreciate you. Would love to have you on one of these days.
Yeah.
He reached out to me. We'd love to have you on.
He's gonna reach out for me for a haircut actually.
Really?
Yeah, Jose. It's my guy.
Yeah, no, absolutely my guy,
Again, an OG.
Very unfortunate.
An OG that was once fired before.
Yeah,
Right, that too.
exactly.
Yeah.
I remember exactly when I came back.
Well, you're
he
not
wasn't
really
there.
you're not really a employee unless you get fired a couple times. That's what it comes down to.
I mean, we certainly apparently were on very thin ice this past one of those days.
Yeah, exactly.
That was a fun conversation to have. Yeah, all your names were written down.
Yeah, that is good.
Yeah, but so you only go to a food store once a week, probably.
Yeah.
You're not trying to go there twice, 3 times a week.
Right.
That's a hassle.
Yeah.
So you find yourself
Right,
potentially
right,
going to a
right.
convenience store, no?
Right.
But what do you get at the convenience store at that point?
My main thing is water.
Okay. Anything else?
Water,
Some Zins?
And drugs.
Yeah.
Rogues. I'm not a big snack guy. She likes to get little ice
do.
creams.
Wait, so why don't you just get like 10 of these at the supermarket when you go?
These are big as shit.
They're gallons, yeah. Is that more than a gallon or is that a gallon?
This is a gallon, but where am I gonna?
Well, you know what?
Put 10
Alex's
gallons.
thing is that he
True.
wants them cold at that time.
Oh,
Which is
okay.
also
So,
what I'm
like,
saying, because it's not only do I have to store them somewhere,
yeah.
but I have to store them in
Oh,
my fridge
yeah, right.
specifically.
Right.
I mean, I could put 5 out, have 5 in, but
That's
it's
a lot
like
of fridge space.
I'll just leave it at the 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
And it's because the thing is, the 7-Eleven is on the way to our gym. It's literally 2 minutes from the gym. It's on the route. So we
That
stop
makes sense.
there. We get the water. It's in the fridge. It's cold. He keeps it there for me.
Always
That's
restocking.
a holding fee, yeah.
Yeah, I don't need to get 10 at the food store because exactly, I'm passing by my man. And we're actually, he's actually pretty chatty with me these days.
Oh yeah, it's getting comfortable.
What's up, brother? Oh man, I'm not gonna try to do a.
Yeah, best to not do that.
He's friendly though.
He should be.
Do that?
Well, you got to talk about welcome. Welcome to my.
What's up, brother? What's up, brother?
You do not look 21 to me, sir.
That's good.
Sir, you cannot buy this pack of cigarettes at 7-Eleven. You do not give me an identification.
That's good.
You have been studying.
That's good stuff.
No.
We're just kidding.
Sorry.
We're just
Sorry.
kidding.
Relax there.
But no.
Did you want to hear this one?
Oh God.
Did you guys do your roll-ups?
No. Stop.
That's like the Mike Wazowski woman.
Hey guys, we're gonna do pre-shift over here.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
Who do you think that is?
I know exactly who that
Give you
is.
2 guesses.
That is
We're
terrible.
actually fucked up.
That is
No,
terrible.
no.
There's more silverware in the back if you guys run out, okay? Just make sure you do your silverware. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to get another message from. He's been texting me. He said I messed up the money. You gotta take that out. You gotta.
You gotta definitely take that out.
My boss said I didn't close right. Make sure you clean the service stations.
Can you guys feel the salt and the sugars?
Listen, I understand what you guys
Those are
are
all-
saying, but I just gotta carry the message to you.
These are all
Okay?
things she says.
You can't
I
be
know.
working Friday and Saturday. I don't know everybody's schedule.
That's so.
Oh,
She put me on for Fridays.
Yeah, she's crazy with the
She
schedule.
put me now. I don't even have to pick up. I'm just on Friday.
You're just
So, all right, cool.
You said you're cool with that?
Yeah, I'm cool with
fucking annoyed with her.
Oh,
She's out here. I had an agreement with John. Don't schedule me. There's only one person allowed to schedule me, okay?
who's that? Cynthia?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Kim.
Yeah, fucking Kim. Yeah, with all these people fucking my schedule and then or whatever. Cynthia's the only person allowed to schedule me. Everybody knew that, including. Oh shit! I'm saying her name.
She doesn't know that. I'm gonna.
She knows that. She knew she was supposed to schedule me. Her first schedule goes out. I'm on that shit serving. I was like, fucking bitch.
Yeah, I'm gonna because I'm also
Leave her name
annoyed
out.
too that like I'd rather just pick up the shift instead of being.
Told you have to go to work.
Yeah, right.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that is interesting. You were not scheduled at all for the last. Yeah, I mean that's an interesting scenario. I think that's also kind of like where Jose was at, where like he wasn't. There's a bunch of people that are like that.
Yeah, I'd rather be that way instead of having a set
too.
schedule.
Me three.
Because one Friday I might just. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? I might just do something else.
Yeah, and then you got to drop it.
Yeah.
Well, I think we were short staffed for this last week, but they just
Which
hired like
is
5 people.
I saw that a lot of
Strange, 'cause,
people.
yeah. So what's good with Nate? He left or what?
Whoa.
What?
Whoa, we talking about Nate?
What do you mean?
What's good with him? He was a new person. Gabby.
He left?
Nate
Yeah.
left? You talking
I don't
about-
know. I haven't seen him in like 3 weeks.
With the hair?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he's there.
All the new people that got hired with him are still there, except for
He's still there.
I'm gonna switch it up right now.
He only works the
What do you
weekends.
mean you're going to look it up? You're going to look up hot schedules and see if he still works there? Oh, what are you going to look through?
Shut up.
He works the weekends. That's the only day he works.
What are you doing right now?
I'm gonna look and see if he's working.
I can look. I have the app. You're doing all this Google stuff.
Because I can see the schedule.
I can too.
She has bleep this stuff.
Oh,
this
really?
one. Yeah.
I mean, I could just see like what.
No, yeah, that's something I can like literally just.
Well, yeah, tell us. Is he working this Friday?
Here's Saturday.
Wait, no. I seen his name in a bunch of places. He's working this Sunday.
Yeah.
No,
He works. He only works the weekends.
I'm gonna check because I didn't see him this last.
What are you spreading rumors?
Names went on for Sunday.
Sunday morning.
Look, he's on. He's on for Friday. This Friday.
Not on.
No, he was 8 a.m. Sunday morning.
Yeah, Cass. What?
Oh,
what
I
are
thought he left. Oh, cut that out. Cut that out.
we... Yeah, definitely cut that out.
Cut that out. Cut that out.
Strike that from the record, folks.
Yeah, strike that. Strike
That's a
that from the record.
foul.
No, I mean we
Leave my
yeah.
ponytail
Well,
there.
Dan's gone.
Dan
You know,
is
shout
gone.
out your brother.
Is he? Yeah, they did say we looked alike. Is he?
He did a little bit.
I saw it, but
From
didn't
the
really
back.
see
From
it.
the back.
Not really the faces, more
Yeah,
just
just
the
the
hair.
back. And
yeah.
then, you know, you're obviously a little browner than him.
Yeah. I still didn't.
What?
Yeah, I still didn't see it. But what? Yeah, what's his deal?
Well, he's done with school. He
He's
was
from-
going to school in Kane, and he graduated.
Where's he
Kane.
from?
Cape May.
Oh,
So that's where he lives. He was staying at school
oh,
or staying by his school.
gotcha.
So he's now back down in Cape May.
Wow, Cape May to Kane. Look at that.
Well,
That's what I said.
sucks for us, but apparently
Like he got-
his girlfriend's also from around here.
Wait, he's got a girl?
Damn, that sucks.
I don't, he did.
Wait, she works at. Wait,
No,
Oh,
no.
She just lives around here.
we're talking about Dan.
Not Nate.
We're talking about Dan.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, got it.
yes.
Wow, a lot of Nates or a lot of names to keep up with.
Yes. Well, we've had some new characters in the mix for certain.
Yeah, I saw a bunch are on for like I forget what day, but some new names. Yeah,
Yeah, a
like
lot of new names.
like Olivia, I think her name is.
Yes.
Olivia.
Nice girl was getting yelled at though by this woman. Yeah, I don't know. People were taking advantage.
Wait,
of
while
her
she was
left and
training?
right.
While
Yes.
she was training?
Well, no, she had her first shift Sunday night,
Oh,
which was definitely something they roped her into. They're like, we don't have anybody.
yeah. it
Tell
sounds,
Olivia
sounds
we'll let
like-
her serve if she works Sunday night.
yeah, sounds like a rope situation. Yep.
And then just to put her on the half guard and where she was basically still training with somebody in the 70s, 80s, like just helping fill waters for the first couple hours.
Yep.
Not getting any tables. And she's brand new, so she doesn't even know to like say some shit to somebody like,
Right.
yo, I ain't getting sat.
You know what they
She's
did?
just
When I because I've been there for years. So, I forget who it was. I think it was Molly. Like when I first started serving to train, she told me.
Oh,
But
it's
anyway,
all right.
you know the hot water.
I'll strike my comment from the record.
Strike the comment from the record. But the water, she made me fill up multiple pitchers of the hot water,
Yeah, yo.
telling me it was gonna stop.
You know what's really funny?
And
Ben
I was
does
just
that
silly.
to people.
I was silly. I did that to Ian Cunningham when he was training.
Ben does that to all kinds of
Wait,
people.
what?
The other day,
You
Mike,
know the
we ran out. It stopped working.
no way.
Yes.
The hot water?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's never happened to me.
I've never seen that thing
You
stop.
know what? You know what I've
You don't
never
remember
seen
we were making
before?
teas? Oh, you were away
That I
this week.
saw the fucking first time ever? the coffee machine kept saying basket, something
Yeah,
like
it doesn't
basket,
work.
insert, not work. The first time I've ever seen that message, and I've been there for 3 years. Have you ever seen that message
No,
before?
that's not. That's a different coffee machine, though.
No,
wait.
it's the coffee machine.
Oh, that the big
not the
the one on
espresso.
the left.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even make
No,
coffee.
I know what you're talking about.
Right?
Yeah, Mike.
Never
I try
seen
my
that
best to
before.
not make coffee.
Coffee. He doesn't work Sunday brunch.
Yeah, I mean, I've needed coffee and it's out, and I'm like, yo, someone help me do this coffee. I probably asked you a couple of times to do it.
Yeah, I think you did ask me for like a cappuccino the other day or something. Somebody.
Cappuccino too. Whenever I get those, I need help. Someone help me, damn it.
That's
They
funny.
used
I
to,
think I've helped you with that before.
yeah, you definitely have. They used to have this most simple machine where it's just a button and it comes out. Now
Put
it's
the
all-
pot in, hit
now
the
it's all
button.
all this froth and
Yeah,
then
now we're fucking working at Starbucks.
yeah. Oh
Not
my
a
I don't
gosh.
know whose
barista.
idea that was.
It's
That
just
was a
not
terrible
efficient.
idea.
It's just not
It's
efficient.
not. That shit takes forever.
Yeah, it's silly.
You guys gotta stay in your sections. That's what I was saying. Like we're fucking. The other day, the
Yeah.
coffee machine wasn't working. The hot water, for whatever reason,
You got to shut the restaurant down.
wasn't working. I'm like, and I said, you guys are telling us that we're you gotta stop making mistakes and
Shit
getting
doesn't
caught
work.
up on hiccups. It's like, yo, I'm gonna come back to the coffee machine to get a coffee for somebody. First off, I'm not going to be able to find any cups. Then we're not going to have any stirs. We're out of cream. The saucer for the cream, I got to go pull out of the back between the spatulas and the spoons.
Yep.
Now the basket's telling me the thing's not in, and our solution is, you got to, somebody says, so-and-so says you got to jiggle it. John says you got to jiggle it.
You know what, John?
Yeah,
Actually,
okay.
the first time I saw that message, John was right in the kitchen. I said, John, this isn't working. He came over. He's
I
like,
love
yeah,
problems like
don't
that.
worry, I got it. He takes the little red thing out. He cleans it. He turns it back in. Walks away like he fucking fixed it. Go to put the basket in. Doesn't fucking work.
I know, that's what they were saying. They're like, yeah, you got to play with it. You know, like,
You know what's the worst about the coffee machine? You definitely ran into it where it's just overfilled and the whole bottom becomes into a puddle.
Yeah.
You
well-
will never find the person who did that.
No.
They all just
I
run
did
off.
that the other day.
You did the other just run
And then
off?
I got the
On
towels.
Sunday?
I got the towels and I was like, who fucking did this? And everybody in the kitchen was like, what? And I was like, somebody over fucking brewed the coffee.
That's
and
good.
it was me because I had the party and I was filling up
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
things. And
That's
I
good.
didn't realize that it was full because I was pouring coffee out of it the whole time.
can I tell you?
Oh,
You're a
man.
stinking liar because you know who cleaned that up? I show up
Oh,
at 4
no.
o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, not the one from the morning. My party was at dinner time, Alec.
That's what I'm telling you. At 4 o'clock, it was.
It wasn't at 4
Oh,
o'clock.
you
My party
you
sta-
made it a mess the second time.
I made the mess
Wow.
the second time at like
'Cause-
6
So you
know
don't
what?
know who did yours then?
Yeah.
Hey, fair
I
enough.
admit to the one at
Because
6 p.m.
I saw a lot more rags than when I had cleaned mine up. I cleaned mine up and then I came back later.
There was more rags in the bucket.
And
That
there
was
were more
me.
rags in the bucket.
Sours, those
So
are mine.
fair enough. But
But
like,
I cleaned my
showed
mess up. I cleaned
immediately.
my mess up.
Yeah, yeah.
I also admitted that it was mine.
Well, I'm walking past our new chef.
Wait,
you know,
but you
he's
didn't
like,
admit it though. Not to everyone there.
No, everybody came in and they were like, "Who did it?"
And you're like, I don't know.
I was like, "Who the?" I was
So you
actually the
didn't
one. I
admit
was
it.
actually the one. You're right. I did admit it.
You admit it, yeah,
I
yeah.
was the one
Nah, you
being
ain't
like,
never gonna find the person.
Never. Trust me, it's happened to me too. I think I've left.
You know what's
"Really?"
You know what's
That's
some
fucked
shit,
up. I always
though?
get really mad.
Like, our new chef comes over and he asks me, he's like, oh man, what happened over here? And I was like, I don't know. Somebody just asked me to clean it up. I just got here. I'm just cleaning it up. And I said to him, you know, the thing is, because the third button brews a pot that's bigger than our thing.
Uh-huh.
And I said, people don't understand that if you hit large, it brews 1 1/4 pot, and we only have one pot here.
Well, Alec, that's another reason why I don't fuck with that machine because I don't know what button to hit. I don't want to deal with that mess.
How long have you been working there and you don't know?
Years.
That's
years.
impressive at this point. You know?
That's what I'm saying. You've never had you just.
I've seen people do it, but I'd rather be cautious of if someone else does it, then they're like, oh damn, I taught them the wrong way. This shit's overfilling. Like
People are like, yeah, make sure we need a lot of coffee, brew a large pot. You know, that's not how it works. You brew the large pot, it brews 1 1/4 pot, so it overflows.
yeah, you're a master. You're also a party person too, so you need that machine.
You got a quarter in there already. You're brewing 1 1/4. Next thing you know, the counter is brown.
That is the worst, and it's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Everywhere.
It is everywhere.
Under the espresso machine. First of all, the old espresso machine, when coffee used to spill, you had to fucking pick it up.
Yeah. At least this one,
Yeah, I used to have to like tilt
this
the
one
coffee.
you scrape your hand under the thing. The other
That's
one was
true.
light enough that you could pick it up. This one, there's like screws under it, and I go in and I'm like, ugh, and I scrape my hands.
You know what else used to know me about the old one was that you had to fucking fill up the water tank.
Oh, that's
that
I
was
used to
some
be like,
shit.
whose turn is it?
Yeah,
I
too.
filled it up 3 hours
Well,
ago.
this one's hooked up to the water, so you jiggle it around, and then the water starts spraying everywhere. You ever try to move the iced tea thing?
No, why would I ever try to do that?
To organize the counter.
You don't need to
Perhaps.
organize it. You
Would you
just
ever-
lift it up, lift under the, clean
You
under
never
the
tried to
legs.
organize that station?
I haven't actually
Is that what you're telling me?
physically ever tried to pick up the ice machine because I know it's attached to the wall.
I've never touched that iced tea
Me
machine.
either. I've only picked it up, like tilted it backwards to clean under the legs.
Well, your boy works Sunday brunch. He's got to make a lot of coffees. I got to use that station a lot. The
Right.
problem with that station,
let me hear it.
you don't have any spot to put a tray.
Oh, yeah.
So I've moved everything around so many times to try to be like, okay, this is where I'm going to put my tray today. Now we got a bigger espresso machine, even less space to put a tray.
I usually put my tray right on top of it or on the iced tea machine.
Yeah.
At the bottom part
On the
of
iced tea on the
machine.
top of the...
Not the top of it where you slide the plastic bin in.
Sometimes
You
I put it
tray on
across
top.
the thing.
Sometimes I put it on top of the fridge.
Yeah.
And if I'm really desperate, I'll fucking drag over the coffee cups in the thing and put that shit right there.
But it's some shit because every time you're over there, you need a tray because if you have 2 cups of coffee, or if you have 1 cup of coffee, you got the thing. 1 cup of coffee you can carry.
Yeah, see, the thing...
2 cups of coffee, you need a tray.
Yeah,
Yeah.
anything more than 2, I take a tray. Because I can carry 2 mugs in one hand.
I'll do 3. I'll do 3 before I... fuck
Really?
a tray, yeah.
Nah, but the coffee you spill and it's hot.
You know what? Before
It's
I
a
get a
hard
tray for
carry.
my water glasses, I need a tray. Anything more than 5, I need a tray.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I can't hold it in my hands, I need a tray
tray.
then.
No, I'll 5 the water glasses, but if there starts being like different glassware and I'll do 5
I
water
could
glasses.
fuck
But if
with
there's a coffee
some
cup,
glassware, I could
and
do
a ginger
wine
ale.
glass, a tumbler, a pint. I could do 2 pints and a tumbler. I could do 2
you're a
tumblers.
cocksucker.
Nice.
I could do a wine glass, 2
Show
tumblers, 2 pints. Then you got another hand can only do either the water glasses or the wine glasses.
Wow.
But this hand got it all. If I'm feeling real crazy or if I have really long nails, I'll get 6 in this hand or 4 in this hand.
4 water glasses?
4.
No.
With the really long nails, yeah.
You crazy. Get out of town and don't come back, Jack.
Molly actually taught me that. How to do. Have you ever seen Molly carry 4 in one hand?
I think I have actually, yeah.
She taught me how to do that. And it's because
That behavior is just dangerous to me. I'd rather...
It is. I don't do that
Because
ever.
at that point, it's like, just get the tray.
Yeah.
But I'm saying the coffee,
But what if, you know what?
need a tray.
But the
See-
restaurant's all about just efficiency, That's
That's what I'm
You want
saying.
to get there...
You need a tray. There's no tray. Now you gotta go look for a tray.
You got
Where
to
are the
balance one on your
trays?
hand if you need, You're...
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Everybody,
what I'm saying. And
you
they
leave
telling
your
us
tray
it's
there.
us.
You go get something. Somebody took your tray because they didn't have a tray. They didn't want to go look for a tray. Now nobody has a tray. You
Yep.
got 12 drinks at the service bar. They're
And
like,
then-
whose drinks are these? You're like, I
Yep.
can't find a tray. It's a fucking whole problem.
And then every 4 months, there's the spoon shortage.
He's got a tray.
Oh, there you go. Restaurant could use that.
That's what I'm saying.
Next time you're looking for one.
Did you guys ever wonder where our checkbooks go?
Oh, those two. The checkbook
Guilty.
shortage. Oh, man.
I definitely don't have more than 5 at my house.
Oh, man. I do. Now they got the plastic ones.
Yeah, which I've been breaking recently.
And they get cruded up. I mean, everything gets cruddy
You know what I've been
there.
doing? I've just been folding the receipt and just tossing it to them.
Really?
That's what I've been
been
doing.
stealing the special clipboards for
'Cause
the
I cannot-
specials.
oh, yeah,
and and people are like, "Wow, these are cute," and I'm like, "That's not what we give our checks."
I actually been doing that a lot. I told you to do that.
I told
Why
you.
would
to
you
do
give
that.
me? Why wouldn't you give me? Why would you say it's your
I'm the
idea
one that
when
told
I
you to
literally
do
started
that.
Doing that shit.
I told you
No, you
to
didn't.
do that.
No, you didn't.
Yo, you're.
That was my idea.
That was my idea. The fucking Sunday we worked 3 weeks ago.
No.
I said, we don't have any fucking checkbooks. You know what?
And I
Look at
told
this.
you use the
And you said,
clipboards.
why would you do that? I'm not going to do that.
That's
And
not
then
what
you
I said.
Yes, you did. That was
You
not
must have
your
me
idea.
confused with like Miguel.
Whatever.
I could be Miguel.
Who
Shout
do you
out my
think came
boy.
up with that idea? Me or Alec? Let's be so for real right now.
Okay, let's take an IQ test, determine who's smarter, and then let them vote.
I mean,
Because I don't
Alec-
think they have all the facts here.
Alec is a vet in the game.
Just because you talk louder doesn't mean you know the answers. Okay, just because
Okay.
you wanted to say that loud and fast doesn't mean you're right.
Loud
Okay,
and fast.
my point will be heard. Innocent until proven guilty, and I came up with that idea.
I came up with that idea.
Regardless, I
Sorry.
just been saying fuck it.
You're a cocksucker.
Paper.
Yeah.
Right.
I can't find a book. Damn it.
The special tent though has been bad because like now people are like
Is that
coloring.
back?
No, bad. I said.
Oh,
Because like some of them have now been like I don't know, for some reason the corner got chewed off and is
Oh.
soaking wet.
I've actually colored on some of those.
There's a lot of them with coloring on them. And what are we supposed to do?
yeah,
I mean, what is going on?
yeah. What? I don't know what they could do. I don't know what
They just have to keep restocking on it. Like,
Yeah.
be serious.
This guy keeps being like, you know, you guys say you don't have stuff, and this is what happens. It's like you know, we're gonna run through some stuff, so just keep fucking buying it. I don't know how they don't just like keep hitting the order button.
Well,
I know
you
how
know
they
what's
do.
crazy
'Cause they
to
try to
me?
make
It's
some
just like,
money.
why would you think that would last in a place where people literally steal cups from all the time?
Who's still
Like people, you know why
Who
we don't
steals
have,
cups?
you know why we don't have the mule cups,
people take those?
the metal ones,
Yeah.
because people steal them.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
I didn't
that's
know that.
true.
So they don't go and like they're purposely not trying to spend money on stupid things that people take. But also you got to assume at some point that your staff is also going to break things. The customers are going to peel stickers off of shit like
They're gonna-
these.
yeah.
That's just you
You're gonna
got
have to
you
take a
got to
loss.
spend money to make money, baby.
That just reminded me that there were some sick Woodford tin cups. The problem with the tin cup though, you can't wash the tin cup. Is that true?
That's not true.
I've stolen some tin cups before. I've been guilty. You know, innocent until proven guilty, unless you know. Hey, I'm putting my hands up. I'll put my hands up in a minute. What are you looking at? There's
I was
spiders up there?
I was gonna get to a point, but I lost it, so I'm thinking it might be up there.
What were we saying again?
We were talking about
Oh, the mule cups. No, you can't clean them.
like silverware. Like they buy silverware very often too. Silverware, they run through that.
Yeah, they're like, where's the silverware? It's like buy this. Yeah, like you said with the spoon shortage that happens.
Like
every
people
4
like
months.
I've been guilty of just throwing out of I've been guilty.
You been?
Definitely, we all been
I've
there.
definitely been sweeping and
Sweet bubble fork.
and swept up a fork.
Yeah, I've done that. That's like a shift thing. Like
It's
there's
like
gonna be
it's
there's
like a
gonna
large pile.
be
Yeah,
yeah yeah.
it's
There's
like a
gonna
shift thing. You
there's a
said?
shift thing. There's gonna be a fork on the floor at some point. Yeah
Yeah. No, exactly. It's covered in sauce. It barely even looks like a fork.
yeah.
Well, you
So
know
how do
what?
I even know?
The fork also wouldn't be on the floor if the asshole who dropped it picked it up. Yeah.
Right, but they probably got a
Oh.
badass kid at their table who wants to stab the cushion and it somehow fell on the floor and
Right.
and then it
I mean,
gets
they had
kicked over.
You know, I've thrown a couple forks in the linen bag. We don't get those back.
Oh yeah, also guilty.
Damn. Yeah. No, I mean it happens though.
Those
What
linen
you
bags are
gonna
probably
do?
filled with.
Do you really expect?
Wow.
It's like your socks. You wear your socks every day. You take your socks off in your house every day, but your socks still go missing.
Yeah, you
So
can't find the left.
why
or the
would
right.
you expect that restaurants any different with their socks?
You know what's interesting? That really, this is what it's getting at. We're throwing away all kinds of stuff like that. How much, you know, and in linen bags, and that has me thinking. So, what if you were to look through all the linen bags and be able to take everything out? How much money
Would they say?
do you think? No. Would they save? How much money in the world do you think is thrown out every day? Just like
Well, just
thrown
think
out
about
'cause
how
somebody
much-
doesn't realize.
I found good money. I think I went up to you one day where I found a 20 on the floor.
Oh, I told you not
Ooh.
to say anything.
Yeah.
Yep. Never do that.
I found it. I just picked it up and kept walking. I was like, Cass, I just found this. What do I do? Should so do I go back and ask her? She said, no, keep it, take it.
You ain't gonna keep it if you start.
Well, I said don't purposely go and keep telling people because eventually you're gonna find somebody who's also just an asshole who's gonna be like, yeah, that's mine. Or I said if you hear someone
you did the
saying
thing of like, did anybody lose any money?
no,
And then you ask, and they
You
say
don't even
yes,
do
and you
that
say, what
'cause-
was it?
you don't even have to do that. If you lost $20,
when
you're gonna
people-
go and ask people, did you find $20 on the floor?
People do
But
that.
what if you don't know that it slipped out of your back pocket?
Then
so that's the
ignorance
thing,
is
but then
bliss,
yeah.
right?
It was also I asked you because I didn't want I don't know if I was getting set up, and someone's like, "Oh, let's see if this, let's see if he turns around and gives it back on some one of those ethical tests or something like that."
Oh yeah. They did. That was a show.
Yeah. Yeah, where they're bullying little Jimmy at the lunch table,
Yes.
and then the woman hears it, and she overhears it, tells all the kids, "Hey, be nice."
What
No,
would
those
you,
are funny.
What would you do?
Yes,
Yes,
that's the show.
Yes, exactly.
I like that where they have the boyfriend and the girlfriend fight at the
What's
table.
his name? Fuck. Hey, what's his name?
Is that the same? That's not the same dude from.
Not Chris Hansen. No.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
it's a different guy for sure. On what? Oh no. Oh man, what is that guy's name on what? Oh, he's big and I think he's Filipino, right? What's
Yeah.
his
Oh yeah. Something with something D, something with a D and a V.
I'm googling it. Oh, he goes, "Hi, I'm."
Or maybe it's T.
Oh, hi, I'm John Quinones.
There you go.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, that's him.
yeah. On what would you do?
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah. The couple we set up in the restaurant are fighting. Now notice as we look at 3 other tables.
Exactly.
And it's
that.
like the lady's like looking at my.
Yeah.
The lady looks up over her toasts and gives a stern look at the couple, but then quickly goes back to her toast. She has bigger fish to fry.
That's how they do it. It's really good. That's very good.
Yeah, thank you.
Very well done. Yeah.
Why don't you have a seat? So why were you texting this to your old boy? Well, I wanted to have pizza. I was looking for a friend and she said, I'm thinking about having sex with an older man, but I don't really want to. And he's like, well, I'll come over and we can talk about how you definitely don't want it.
Those are so
Over a
bad.
slice of pizza. He's like, I thought I'd come over here and tell her it's a bad idea, that you shouldn't do stuff like that, texting people on the internet.
Those are so bad. I mean, I don't want to throw myself in that situation, but some people look so bad with their responses or
Well, that's the
I
thing
just would just shut up and just I'm not trying to be a meme when
you got to try something though because your back's up against the wall. So that's what they say. They say, yeah, I thought I would come over here and talk her out of it.
Right, yeah.
And then Chris Hansen, he's like, really?
This man.
Then why'd you send her a picture of your penis and tell her that you want to suck on her tits? He pulls up the receipts.
That wasn't
That
wasn't me.
Wait a second.
Wait, that
Who are we
wasn't me.
talking about now?
Chris Hansen.
Oh.
The How to Catch
You
a
ever
Predator.
seen that?
What show was it?
How to Catch a Predator.
No.
You never seen this?
No.
Where he sets it's like a little. It's
Doing
like
a pretty good example of.
yeah.
I've seen I don't know if it was specifically that, but they set people up.
Yeah. It's not
People,
really. It's not really. Yeah, it's a setup. Definitely a setup.
Okay.
But he's yeah. Chris Hansen's hiding in the closet. Guy walks in with a pizza box, some roses.
Yeah.
14-year-old girl, underage, of course, right here.
Yeah.
He's got dirty messages with her. Chris Hansen pops out. Hey,
Yeah.
don't move.
Yeah. Yeah, they get a whole team to run a sting operation and see if some weird dude will hit it up. The weird dude hits up the sting operation and then they try to make him look guilty with the text messages, which is always easy as shit.
Yep.
They're always
That's a charge.
pulling up some freaky ass
That's a
shit.
charge in
And,
itself.
yeah, then you're guilty.
Yeah.
And then they try to set up some date. They get the guy to show up. And then instead of it being cops, they then take the opportunity to be like, let's make some content. Let's sit this guy down and ask him why he's a creepy pervert.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it's of course people are going to tune in. It's the shock factor alone.
Exactly,
You're
yeah.
oh my God.
Yeah, there was a point
That's
where
how you react to that?
there was a point where I would just watch those for fun. I thought those were just crazy.
Yeah, that is an interesting thought, though. That's pretty messed up that they don't just,
Turn him into the
take
police?
that guy. Well, they do turn him into the police.
Yeah, but they sit him down.
But, that they
first.
would sit him down
Humiliate,
and be
kind of humiliate him almost. in a
Yeah.
way.
yeah.
Which,
no, for
I
sure.
mean,
But also, why are
do
we
they
we're giving him
deserve
a
it?
spotlight as well?
Yeah.
To be state your case. Whereas it should just be just throw that guy. But obviously, it's entertaining or something.
Right.
It's also maybe educational.
That too.
For psychologists, they look at his body
Educational.
language.
Well, obviously educational. They were also thinking that it would dissuade people
Well, do you...
from doing shit like that.
I would hope so.
I would hope
Like
so.
we're out there running sting operations, know it.
Well, I think it's also more educational because there's younger kids probably watching that with their parents, and their parents are like, "That's why you don't talk to people on the internet."
What?
You know what?
I would never sit my kid down and be like, so let's watch some Chris Hansen videos.
Yeah, guys, I wouldn't either.
Now, little Billy, there's some predators out there.
Watch this
Let's
episode.
Watch some of the predators. Now they're gonna try to hit you up for dirty, freaky sex and pizza. And at that point, little Billy's like, "Oh, I love pizza." No, you don't love pizza, Billy. And this guy is not your friend. He doesn't want to throw the ball out.
Stranger danger, all that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I wouldn't show him those though. I don't think.
I would.
You try to talk to him. You show him.
You know, they
try
tell
to-
At what
people
age?
all
At
the
what-
time, stranger danger, and here there are these fucking kids getting into stranger danger.
Yeah.
Getting abducted.
Maybe if these parents sat their fucking
molested in
kids
the
down
night,
and
you
fucking
know?
showed them Chris, whatever the fuck his name
Yeah,
is,
Chris Hansen.
they wouldn't be going into stranger danger.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely agree.
Because you know what a lot...
Interesting. Well, what about the DARE program?
To who?
The DARE program.
The DARE program is seriously outdated as fuck, and they need to...
Well, the idea is let's tell all the kids that drugs are bad so that they don't do drugs.
But drugs are not bad. Drugs are fun. You just should learn how to do them in moderation and not how to get addicted to them.
Yeah, I mean everything in moderation. Easy for us to say. Sitting.
Not easy for you to
Well,
say.
this
Don't even
guy,
talk.
I mean, that's honestly some pure ass shit. You're like, I don't want to be overstimulated. I'm not. The phone in the gym, you know, is something that I
the
try
music to me is crazy.
Yeah.
And maybe it's
Yeah.
I have like a detention, like I just
You're
have,
right though, in the sense that if you're not allowing yourself, you know, Goggins says no music.
Yeah.
But he says, like, you're not always going to have that music. So you don't want to rely on that as a crutch,
Right,
which
right,
is
right.
true. But, like, I feel like, you know what? We've turned around before when we don't have our headphones to get our headphones.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's a terrible. Like when I was wearing the headphones, it's a terrible feeling.
Yeah, when you show up and you don't have them.
And you gotta
You know,
listen to the stupid.
No,
very
you know, I've literally
demoralizing.
left.
Yeah,
because I didn't have
I can
headphones.
imagine. It kills the whole vibe.
Where were we you bought headphones?
In Florida.
Oh, we were on vacation and she realized she didn't have headphones.
You ever go to a Blink Fitness?
No. It's right here, though. Is that where you were?
No. There's one in South Orange when I went to Seton Hall, and there's a vending machine
That sells
of
headphones.
yeah, of headphones and other like gym stuff.
That's smart.
That is really smart.
I mean, we have vending machines of, like, protein and stuff. They also sell headphones in our lobby.
They do actually sell shit there.
But I don't know how expensive those are. It's not like if I forget my headphones, I'm not about to just drop $40 on a new pair of headphones.
Yeah, just for the workout.
Just for one workout. But I don't know, maybe a vending machine where they're selling like $5 pairs.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I did. I went and bought like $15 Sony headphones. They work great. So now if I have a backup pair.
Right.
We don't
And
know
they
where
weren't
those
even... I know where they are. I found them. They were in my purse.
Are they Bluetooth or is it a
Yeah,
wire?
they're
Oh,
Bluetooth, and they're like unwired.
You prefer those more than those AirPods that you have?
I really don't like AirPods, believe it or not. I don't think they...
Those ones that you have
The
are
sound
bad.
quality... Yeah, the sound... Maybe it's just my AirPods. But the sound quality to me is just not as great as like... And that's because my headphones don't have...
Noise canceling?
Yeah, whereas like maybe if I got AirPod Pros, I wouldn't talk
Well,
shit.
we're used to the big over-ear...
Well, no, I
Bose
fuck with
headphones,
AirPods, but
which
the
are
problem
dope,
with AirPods is they
but-
also don't stay in my ear. But the Sony ones were in there.
Yeah.
I've
Just
never
the wire is annoying.
I never bought AirPods. Never.
I've had a pair of AirPods. They weren't like Cass's for some reason. I don't have that problem with them falling out of the ear.
I like the over the ear. You know, I'm
Yeah.
more.
Or what? Over the... Or
Yeah,
you're
like
saying
the Beats,
big...
like the Beats ones.
Oh,
Yeah, I like those.
We both have a pair of like $300 plus
headphones.
dollar Bose ones that are
Ooh.
very nice.
That's like the gym's burning and everyone's
And you can't hear
screaming.
shit.
You're squatting, putting up weight.
They're
Yeah.
unbelievable. Now, make no mistake, they were paid for in payments. Okay,
Nothing wrong with
You know,
that.
I'll talk about PayPal. Shout out PayPal for paying for. I love you.
Wait, it was 4 payments.
Are you familiar with that? No, PayPal has this thing where you could like pay for like any purchase
Oh.
in like 4 installments.
Oh, okay. There's
Every
like
2 weeks.
I know there's like when you check out, there's like that
There's a
option
bunch
too.
of different companies that
Yeah,
do it.
there's
Yeah.
like a whole bunch of them.
I love that.
Yeah, that's good.
I love that feature because basically I'm like, you know what? Who knows what's going to happen that day, you know? We'll pay $10 today and then pay 7,000 more payments for the rest of my life. And
Yeah,
that's how you get in credit card debt, folks.
That's a good little feature they
That's
added.
actually exactly how that
That's how you
happens.
get in credit card
Spending
debt,
money you
folks.
don't have.
Spending
Yeah.
money you don't have. But
Yeah.
I mean, all money is money.
Hey, if you
don't
can't
have.
buy it twice, don't buy it.
Shit.
You know,
Yeah, well,
what
that's
what
see,
they
I'm
say.
like, I don't want to pay for the $80
They say
for
if you
this, but I'll
can't-
pay
You
$15
can't pay for it in
4 times.
full, then you can't pay for it because of school.
Yeah, that too.
You know what they say about trouble, though, don't you?
Alec.
Oh,
Trouble's easy to get into, hard to get out of. Very easy.
you're telling me.
Trouble is no good.
You're telling me.
Dangerous.
Yeah, no, but to be like to, I see what you're saying, because if you're relying on that little bit of a stimulant, and like we said, it's demoralizing. When you
Yeah,
show up,
I mean,
no headphones.
Yeah. I've been bad recently, but like first thing in the morning, you know, you obviously look at your phone. I try to not do that.
That's actually really good for you to not look at your phone.
I know, but I find myself doing it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I
what do you
have to
wanna
hit the-
do?
You also run multiple social medias.
Yeah.
How many? 3 social medias right now? Shout out. You want to shout out the landscaping? I
Yeah,
saw.
we can shout out Barbosa Landscaping.
Hell
shout out
yeah.
them. Yeah, shout out to him.
Obviously, more better barber.
More Better Barbershop.
And then what? Do
we-
you wake up and check like is the turnpike on your phone? Like
Yeah, it's on my phone.
I don't know. Yeah, if you want to speak on that or not, but yeah.
Yeah, they're on my. I check them the least.
Do you
to
wake
be
up and,
honest.
like-
No, I check them the least.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you don't really.
No.
Because I wonder if like my job would be like that, running like an account like that. If I'd wake up in the morning and be like, oh, well, because it kind of is in a little bit the
Yeah.
way you check your barber page. Like,
Right. Well,
I
'cause-
check the podcast. I'm like, am I doing good today? Did
Right.
something work?
Yeah, exactly. Mind you, I'm not the main source of it. There's someone above me who definitely is checking that like daily.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, a couple
Hourly.
people run that.
Yeah, that's my main boss.
How many people you think are involved in?
There's two. Me and him are
Oh, really?
the only
So
ones
just
that have the
two.
account.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But he's mainly doing it. So
right. Like he's getting
probably
texts
wakes
like
up and
tweet
checks
this
it.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's more of his responsibility.
Yeah. Well, not even like a responsibility, just out of like curiosity. Because it's not like I'm responsible to wake up and check Instagram,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
But like, you're like, oh, what's going on Instagram? You know? So are you like, oh, what's going on in the turnpikes? You know?
Yeah.
Who's saying shit about the turnpike today?
Yeah. I could see that.
But you don't, you're like, ah.
Yeah.
But I could, you know, how many days do I wake up and check hot schedules messages?
I don't get those on my phone. I used to get the notifications. Now I got to go into
Could
the app.
you imagine if like had like a
The restaurant.
if it had like a just like a random name? Selena called out today.
Oh, just so you get a message like that?
Jose got fired today.
Oh, man, that'd be cool.
You'd check it a lot more, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it just pop up. Little.
Would that be cool?
What else would they say?
Like if they just followed everybody
Hired
that
new
they
server,
like.
Yeah.
Olivia today.
Yeah.
Olivia passed her test and is now past the training portion. Host Anthony will be training for a server. There'd be a lot of notifications.
Yeah. Alec's birthday today. One of those.
Yes, it would have all the birthdays.
That's funny.
It would have all the birthdays. You'd check that a lot more if it had all that shit, yo.
Yeah. I mean, you probably could send those out. They probably, if they really wanted to, they could definitely do that.
Yeah, but like you don't want to like cloud up their informations about how we shouldn't park in the parking lot with.
I'm always parking in the parking lot.
They also
They are not stopping me.
I'm not. She's
park in
telling
the
us to
parking
walk it. I want to respond back like,
Did
all
you
right, I'm
guys
gonna
park in the
on
parking
22.
lot?
Yeah,
What do you want us to do? Park on 22 and walk?
Yeah, I'm gonna park. What's the rest? What's the restaurant?
Echo
right next to-
Tap.
Yeah, I'm gonna park at Echo Tap.
I'm
and
gonna
just walk
park
on
in the
over.
Spanish Tavern's parking lot
Yeah,
and walk down the street. Yeah, at this point, I should walk from my house.
yeah, it's.
She's like parking the street. Yeah. You want us to park? I want you guys to park on 22. All right.
Which is pretty crazy because we have a fat parking lot.
Yeah.
Now that the tent isn't there either, that parking lot is fat.
Well, I just think, why would you have a building that could fit like 1,000 people in it and you only got 100 spots?
Is there only 100 spots? No way.
You know what? Compared to how many people could be in that building, yeah. What's his face was out there. Our friend who is deeply upset about the Celtics loss last night. is out there like, I know all these motherfuckers took one car here today for the party. Like he's looking at the party like, I bet you they all came
Yeah, and it's
separate.
like, what do you expect? They
Yeah.
all just came from work, dumbass.
Wait, we only have 100 spots?
It's like 100 and something spots, yeah.
No.
Yeah, we talked about it the other day.
With our friend who's deeply upset about the Celtics
yeah.
loss last
Yeah.
night.
Sorry.
I'm going to go Nuggets in it. Nuggets in 5.
Yeah, I don't really see it going. I don't know. I think, listen, Jimmy Butler, they beat the Celtics and the Bucks.
Yeah.
And the
Knicks.
Knicks, but like the Knicks aren't like, let's not, I know you like the Knicks, but let's not say that
They're
the
not
Knicks
up-
are
yeah.
a superpower.
Yeah, right.
Like Milwaukee, Boston, and I'll agree with you, the Nuggets 100% are.
Yeah.
I don't think Miami is that tier of a team. I think they've 100% outplayed their on paper ability.
Yeah, they're
With what they
It's
have.
a run, man. That's a playing team.
So who's to say they couldn't potentially continue to outplay their ability? You know, I think they had a little, I don't know. You look at their 3 straight losses to the Celtics towards the end and it's like, well, did they run out of steam?
Yeah.
Is the tank empty now? Is Butler not going to make shots anymore, you know?
I don't know, but to win by 20 away, game 7?
No, I know. That was a very defining, but 3 straight losses towards the end had me wondering, like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
is that it? Like, because a team gets hot, but like, how long can you stay hot? Can you stay hot for like a month and a half?
Yeah.
Throughout the whole playoffs? Like, I just don't see that happening. Eventually,
It's going to give out.
you guys are going to not, yeah. And the Nuggets, where they're a more consistent, more depth team, you know, I think, Nuggets in 5. I mean, I'll fully agree with that.
Maybe the sweep.
To some extent. They're good. But also, I mean, the Nuggets have been sitting down for like a week now.
Yeah.
Do they even, I don't know. I mean, obviously.
They got to be staying active, though. I think of that,
That's
too.
how to help the body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because now the Celtic or the Heat played 7 games. They're a little more worn out.
More fatigued for sure.
Yeah.
I'd imagine they get like a couple, 3. What day is game 1 of the finals?
Thursday.
Oh, that's a lot of time.
This Thursday.
Oh, okay. Oh, why do I think today's like Friday or something and we're waiting until next week? What's today? So they
Tuesday.
played Monday,
Yeah.
Which was yesterday.
which was yesterday,
They play Thursday.
and they play Thursday. Okay, well, that's not a lot of time
No.
for them because the Nuggets have been done for a week now. The Nuggets got a solid week there.
For injuries and other
To
things
chill,
like that.
yeah.
To just
And I don't know anybody who's
rehabilitate.
really injured on their team. I will say the Heat have been getting banged up.
Yeah.
Lowry, Strus, Vincent, Butler, obviously at the beginning. He even tweaked his ankle a little bit last night.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
What's that?
Last year during the what is it?
Finals?
During the what is like the third round of the finals, like just right before we
Semifinals?
were. Yeah, he had said that last year they lost, but next year they're going to be in the same position and they're going to turn it around. And you know what they did, ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah.
They fucking made it to the goddamn finals.
Well, they certainly turned it around. I mean, I think the Heat in a strong East. Somebody was paying attention to the TV last night, huh?
Yeah, or you were on TikTok. You got that on the FYP.
No, it was on the game.
No, they were
on
showing
the
that
game,
during
yeah.
the game. They showed the clip where Butler and Lowry were sitting there.
Chan up a storm.
Defeated.
Yeah, I think. What did they lose in 7 games to the Celtics
Yeah.
last year?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't remember that.
Yeah.
I didn't remember that. I remembered how like the Bucks looked like they were gonna. Who won that series? The Bucks won that, right?
Yeah.
The Suns won like 3 straight games and then ended up losing that series. And then obviously you think about the Nets, right? Was that the year that KD misses that shot?
Yeah, he
Or
made it.
was it 2?
His foot was,
Yeah, so I didn't remember that Miami Celtics series because the Celtics weren't even the team that, or was that 2 years? That was, wait, last year the Celtics were against the, whatever. It's all blurring together now, the playoffs. Because last year it was Golden State Celtics. 2 years ago was Suns Bucks.
Yes. 2021, yes.
Mm-hmm. And then Heat Lakers was the year before that.
Yeah.
Heat back in it.
That was the bubble, though. Bubble's a little different.
Yeah, you don't like that?
I don't believe in bubble chip. Nah.
I feel like the neutral territory made it.
The Mickey Mouse ring. That's what they call it.
Yeah, I know they say that.
That's what they say.
I know they say that. I don't really know about that though. It's a neutral playing ground. You know, it doesn't get any evener.
Yeah.
The odds don't get any evener. You know, it's not like the Nuggets are chilling, relaxing, you know, in Nugget land in Denver for a week while, you know, they're all in.
And that altitude will do something to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So even playing
Yeah, they're
fields, we're all
probably
staying
all
together.
fucking having a hard time breathing up there.
Yeah.
No, what I will say is that very year, the Lakers ended up beating the Nuggets to get in the finals. And this year, shoes on the other foot.
Yeah.
Nuggets beat the Lakers, and they're playing the Heat.
They swept them, right? Did they sweep them? Or is that 5?
Who,
Nuggets, Lakers?
I don't remember. I don't think that was a sweep.
I think that had to be 5 then.
I don't know. Yeah, it was a quick series. I think it was like 5. I think it was like 5. And then the finals was also like just 6. I think they won in game 6. So they were up like 3-1, and then the Heat won one more, and that was it. Yeah, the Heat didn't really look great against the Lakers back then.
No.
I'm hoping they'll look better against the Nuggets, because I also was wondering, like, in my mind, the same way, like I just said, the Celtics outplayed, or the Heat rather, outplayed what their team looks like on paper.
Yeah.
Beating, you know, the likes of Milwaukee and Boston. And I feel like, you know, in that upper tier above the Heat is both the Nuggets and the Lakers. I feel like they're both teams that could beat the Heat. So I wonder, you know, I don't know if they're going to be outmatched severely. But
it's going to be interesting.
I like Jimmy Butler. He's a dog. He's a great fella.
He definitely is a dog. James Butler, he's a beast.
James
Although
Butler.
his name isn't James, he's actually Jimmy.
Is that true?
That's what he says.
Where's he from?
No.
He went to school Marquette, right? Didn't
Marquette
he?
guy, yeah, but James is from the down south region. I want to say
Georgia?
maybe Chicago.
Let's look it up. Well, Chicago, he played there. I think he is. He's definitely from. He's talked about. Oh, he's from. Okay, he went to high school in Texas. Is what it's saying here.
Texas guy.
Tom Qual, Texas.
Born where's
No,
he?
I've heard that he had a rough. Yeah, was born in Houston.
Oh, okay. Well, they say that's
In
Michael
13.
Jordan. That's Michael Jordan's son,
What?
Jimmy Butler.
They say that's his son.
They say that's his son.
I saw somebody wearing the Michael Jordan jersey.
Yeah.
Why? They say because he was born. Doesn't Michael Jordan have a son?
He does. Well, they're saying that he because Jimmy doesn't know his dad and stuff like that.
Oh, so
There's more to it. There's really there's
so they like joke that he's so good because he does have such a clutch, like that Kobe Michael Jordan gene in him.
Yeah.
That some of these guys, Russell Westbrook, you know, Chris Paul, James Harden, lack.
Yeah.
Joel Embiid.
Tatum.
Oof.
Yeah, so they say that's his son.
Tatum likes to think he has it. He's had it. He had it in a game 7 against that other team that they beat against Philly, but
Right.
you know. Anyway, folks, I think that's gonna be our podcast tonight. I think we're gonna tuck her into bed here.
That'll do it, folks. Something for the thumbnail or what?
We'll do something for the thumbnail, but yeah, this was episode 36 of the Ice Room. Again, so happy to have the both of you here for the Ice Room
Pleasure to be here.
on this
Always.
lovely Tuesday afternoon.
When am I getting my check?
Do you think I can make up your payment in other forms?
All right.
All right.
That's it, folks. Take care. Have a good
And on
night.
that note-
Family podcast. Thanks for tuning in.
That's
man.
right. That's right. All right. Thank
Check,
you,
check.
guys. Okay, we get a little picture here. The mic's already posing. Let's come in a little bit closer. Thank you and good night.